Okay. All right. That should be about right then. Um, okay. And with that in mind, Balthazar, do you have anything else left for your turn?
Uh, should I roll damage for one of those? Because one of them hits. I would
That's
assume.
right. That's right. You were rolling with disadvantage. Okay. In which case, I do need to roll randomly to see which one, to see who gets hit with that.
I would think having experienced this a few times, Balzar would have kept his eye on the ones he was aiming at.
Or at least the general
Probably. I got
direction.
you on that.
Yep, at least the general direction that they were at in the Black Void.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right, I got it. I got it. So is that it for Balthazar?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. And then that makes it Leo's turn. Which Leo is it though? Is it the real Leo?
Oh yeah. Uh, so Leo will attack this one here.
Leo, do you remember what your initiative was? Was it the 12 or the 22?
The 12.
It was the 12. Okay. Got it.
Attack this jerk over here with all my stuff. With silver claw. The one right in front of me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. And then I will disengage, take a step back onto the stair.
Okay.
They don't step down, my friends.
Silver Rapier swings on a 10 and misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Icky's back, or Leo has backed out of the darkness, disengaged and backed out of the darkness.
Yep.
Okay,
That's it.
Icky. Are you the 12? No, no, this is not the real Icky.
Yeah.
So the darkness advances. Even though Leo just backed out of it, it seems to be encroaching on him. And so I can cast silence, huh?
Yes.
I can cast silence.
It costs you 2 key points, so that'll be your last 2 key points.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to cast silence. And that is not a save. That just is an area of effect, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you're correct.
Let's just make sure. Yep. 20-foot radius sphere. All right. So now some of you can't see or hear. And Frost, at this point, will probably say something that no one else understands and back the hell out of here. And I'm just going to take him out of the initiative turn order. And that brings it back around to not the real Leo. And it will advance on Icky, and then Icky, you're getting attacked by Leo and his silver rapier. Leo, would you make an attack roll for us?
Yes. Oh man, come on.
So that is 13 piercing.
Way to go.
Is that
Only when it counts.
13 piercing to Icky?
It's actually 20.
Icky, you're getting pinned in here by all of these duplicates of Leo and one of yourself. I believe that is that's all Leo can do, would just be make one attack, right?
Attack, that's correct. He puts it all into the one shot there.
Okay. And then that makes it the real Icky's turn.
So which one of you motherfuckers hit me? Okay. I'm gonna hit this Leo.
Okay.
Okay. 22 hit Leo.
That would hit Leo, I believe. A 22 would.
And then would 13 hit him? Actually, let's resolve the damage. So that's gonna be 10 piercing.
10
Yeah.
piercing. Is that a thrown spear, or are you just attacking through yourself with the reach?
It's just a hit spear. This one. This is me right here. That's my icky right here.
It is.
So
Okay.
I'm hitting this, Leo.
Oh, okay. Okay, so my Icky had the better initiative then.
No, mine is 18.
Oh, no. No, actually, you're the other Icky.
I'll hit myself then. I'll
Okay.
hit this guy.
All right.
10.
A 22 will hit you, does 10 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And it does 10 damage, and then a 13 won't hit me, but I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 key point and do Flurry of Blows. It'll give me an extra monk. Did it hit? Or did it? There it goes. Ugh. God damn, what the hell? A 1 and a 2? The hell is that? Thought I was doing good there. Apparently not. Then I guess I just passed my turn then.
Okay. Aura, the darkness has consumed most of your lower half, but your upper body is still outside of it, and you can see the wall of darkness, kind of closing you off from the rest of the room. You can't see any of your companions. What do you do?
Can I hear?
You can't hear anything. It is completely silent.
Okay. I'm gonna just take a step back. Can I hear now?
No, you cannot.
Cannot.
Oh, wait a second. Yes, you can. You can
Okay,
hear
yes, I
right
can.
there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, gonna test the waters with a little hum to myself of make sure the world is okay, and I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. I am going to blindly throw a couple blasts of Eldritch Blast into the void and hope they hit something, but I'm not really big on anything, but I am going to hit it into that general congestion of where
Okay.
my best knowledge is. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Throw some at me. Throw some attack rolls at me, and I'll roll for the targets.
Oops, hang on. 3. That's what I want. Get all the cobwebs.
This is at disadvantage. An 11 won't hit Icky, will it?
This is at disadvantage? Okay, so let's count that as roll 1 for the first 3, I guess, because it's 3 for Eldritch Blast, is that correct?
Yeah, but I think at your level you get 3. I'm not sure. I could get
So-
a
One hit.
Yep.
Okay.
I still have to do three more. My point is that I was going to count this as roll 1, and then the next one is roll 2 for disadvantage.
Hey.
If that makes sense. Because you
Okay.
have to. Oh wait. Oh, my brain is not braining very well. Okay.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
was gonna say-
I'm used to paper and pen rules. I've been watching too much Critical Role.
Yeah, so it looks like I see 3 attack rolls here.
I forgot about roll 20 rolls a little bit.
Yeah,
We're just gonna
so-
pretend I didn't say anything.
So the first one would let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm sorry. The first one, an 11 won't hit Icky, right?
No. Second one will hit.
Okay. The second one, however, a 16 will hit Leo. Is that correct?
I have 17 armor class.
So a 16 won't hit, and then the third one.
Won't hit.
Okay.
5. Okay. The third one, a 10 won't hit anybody either. Okay, so that's it. Those 3 Eldritch Blasts fly into the void. You're not sure what happens from there.
And and since I can't hear anything from inside the void, I'm just gonna keep blasting away until eventually something happens and I can see it again.
Okay. Balthazar, what are you doing? Your back is to some corner of the stonework. You're in the darkness. You can't hear or see.
Before it got dark, I heard Leopold say, "Step back." So I'm stepping back and up the stairs a little bit. I'm just gonna scoot right back up here.
Okay. You still
And-
can't hear, but you can see. You're outside of the darkness.
I'm gonna chunk some fireballs towards where I knew those other guys were. Or fireballs, Eldritch Blast.
Wait, is Eldritch Blast
I did
verbal?
too.
Hey guys,
Yes, it is.
you would if you can't hear, or if you can't speak, which silence does that, you wouldn't be able to cast an Eldritch Blast.
Dang.
So you'd have to step back further.
And behind you, directly behind you, is Aura. So you'd have to push her up the steps to get further back.
Just muscle me out of the way. It'll pass.
When I'm getting ready to chunk it and I can't speak, I decide to just hold it until I hear a noise.
Okay. And now for the real Leopold.
Yes, the real Leo will please stand up, and he can see 10 feet into the darkness, but he can't attack 10 feet into the darkness with his blade. And of course,
Can you see any tokens for targets, by the way?
yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
I'm just hesitant to step back down there. If I step over to this side of the step, can I grab... Oh, that's not icky. Shoot. I will take a few steps back and see if I can hop around here and get up to the door and kind of whistle a little tune as I go and see where I can start hearing stuff.
You can get to there to here, but to be there, you'll have to push Aura out of the way. Because you guys, the steps narrow back towards the portal, so it gets to be a one-man wide opening. You can do that. Just you and Aura both need to make a Dex save on DC 4, just to keep from getting tripped up as you stumble back up the steps. Okay, you're both good there. You can hear at this point.
And then I'm going to just shoot back Eldritch Blasts into the darkness. Get any of the good stuff here. I assume I'm at disadvantage since I'm outside of my foot range there. 18? Yeah, well, 18 hits me.
Okay, on the first one, at disadvantage, 12 won't hit the real icky. The second one is just flung in at no one. The third one, an 18, will probably hit somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will hit the fake icky, I believe. Is that right, Icky?
Well,
18 will hit you?
Yes.
Okay, and that's 7 force damage for that one?
Correct.
All right.
Why are y'all rolling for 3 Eldritch Blasts?
Because we're level 11.
You're level what?
Level.
No, sorry. Oh my gosh.
I was like, when did you become level 11?
Yeah, sorry. No, I did that because she did it. Not that that's her fault. That's my fault. But in my other campaign, I'm level 11, so that's why I just did it so naturally.
Yeah, level 5.
I thought it was 3 this whole time. Well, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you only get 2.
The more you know.
Before then.
Get to it. Sorry, guys. I'm just a follower, ultimately. Leo is just a follower.
Okay, so I'm going to take away that 7 damage I just gave you.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Leo?
That's it. He will just lament how low level he is.
Okay. Not the real Icky. Will attack the real Icky. And
Nice.
go ahead and just make the attacks against yourself.
Yeah. Watch me kill myself. So I would use spear, two-handed. Yep, it would hit. I would do an unarmed strike, and unarmed strike would not hit.
Okay.
Since I don't have, since you don't have any more key points left, that'd be 7 damage to me. Awesome. Feels nice, beating yourself up.
The not real Leo is going to continue to attack Iggy. Leo, will you make the attacks for your oppositional self?
Man, I really regret making Leo so optimized right now.
I'm just saying, bro.
That's actually a 20.
16.
It's not a
Yeah,
disadvantage.
it'd be 27.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Those are hitting with.
17 points of damage.
Nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, my man.
Mm-hmm.
The real Icky. It's your turn.
Can I get through here? Let's see. Right here? Do something like this?
Show me where you're trying to get to. I'll tell you what you got to do.
I got you. Look at the screen.
Um,
Can I do that?
I don't see you having moved.
Oh, can I do that?
I think you can. You just have to get over that flaming brazier, which I will let you do on a DC 7, and you'll
I was
be
more
considered.
likely trying to do this. Get right into here.
Yeah, you can do that. You would just be disengaging, wouldn't you? I would get a tax
I'm
of
gonna spend a
opportunity.
key point. I'm gonna spend a key point to disengage.
Okay. In that case,
Actually, I haven't taken an action, so I don't need to spend a key point to disengage. I'm just gonna use my action to disengage.
okay. And do you want to be
But-
there, or do you want to be there?
Hold on. What'd you say?
Or did you say, weren't you just trying to get into this corner by the brazier?
No, I was trying to get there, but I was trying to go through here, but it wouldn't map it out.
Yeah, I mean, you can do either one. I mean, if you're spending the point to disengage, you can get up there to join your friends on the stairs if you want to.
Okay.
Okay. And is that it for you? Okay. Of course, you're still
Yeah. Yeah.
you're still in the silence here. Aura, you're not in the silence.
I am not in silence. But I am being blocked as it appears. Yes?
Yes. Everybody is crowded into this narrow stairwell corridor in front of you.
Well, this just became a very inconvenient situation. But here's the great thing is, I can clap my hands together and start flying. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna start flying. And so a couple of purple or lavender spectral wings, glitter and all. And I'm just gonna fly up to about.
What the hell? Oh, you're flying.
There. Yeah, I'm flying.
Yep.
Wonderful ability. Okay, but I'm not gonna leave the perimeter of the stairs. And I'm gonna just do my angel thing and launch down a couple more Eldritch Blasts, because I can.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I assume that.
Can you do the wings as a bonus action?
I believe. Oh, wait, no.
Yes. You can use a bonus action. Manifest a pair of spectral wings. Yay. Okay.
Not angelic form, that's something else. But yes, you are correct.
Yep.
Okay, but yes. So, Eldritch Blast. Go.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a great day.
Double 20.
And you get 2 of them, don't you? Yeah. Okay.
I did get 2 of them. Well, I wanted. So, yeah.
Okay. The first one is a crit, but Eldritch Blast don't get to double their damage, do they? It's still just normal damage.
Magic doesn't know.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, they do.
Yes, it does. Magic does.
Yeah, they do. If it has an attack in it,
Okay.
it'll get double the damage.
All right. So then that would be a
You gotta
total of
roll it.
28.
Another D8.
So it already rolled it for you. 8 plus 6.
Nice. Okay. So it's only 14. That's the total on it then. Gotcha.
Only 14 is plenty good. Thank you.
Leo, how many hit points do you have? Total.
Total I have 33 hit points, and it looks like I have 21 hit points remaining.
Cool. Just wanted to check. And Aura has used her bonus action for the wings, so I'm assuming that's it for you, Aura?
Yep.
Okay.
Same song and different dance.
Oh, by the way, Aura, I know that you get these wings for just a quick second or two.
For a little while, I believe.
Oh, the wings last until you're incapacitated, you die, or you dismiss them as a bonus action. Hey, that's pretty
I
cool.
believe.
There is room to fly over the top of this darkness. From your elevated position, you can see the ribs going up to the domed arch of this chamber. So just want you to be aware of that. Balthazar, still in the silence.
Let's see. Is there enough room to slip past Leo now that Aura's in the air?
Yes, there is, and you guys just need to do a little DC 4 dex save to do a shuffle without getting tangled on each other, tripped up. But now it
You
is.
can shuffle. Slide to the left.
Sweet.
Slide to the right.
Balthazar almost falls.
And he can take up a position behind Leo there. And that's the limit. Beyond that, he, of course, is going back through the portal. And he can hear to cast spells now.
Alright, so I'm just going to throw a pair of Eldritch Blasts towards the ones on top and
All right. You see an
Lament
Icky
to-
has come partially out of the darkness. You're not sure if it's a mirror image Icky or your friend.
Yeah,
I
like,
assume he's backing out towards us.
Yeah. Okay.
All honesty, like, how would you, like, I guess because I hate myself, how would you know that that's me? I can't speak, barely out of the darkness.
Well, I would assume you wouldn't look like you were going to attack us, and we know what you look like when you're going to attack.
Yeah. He has his back to you, so there is that.
Yeah, if he's
I'll-
backing out, then I would definitely assume that it was him.
Yeah, I will count
Trying
it
to keep a
towards.
defensive position.
I'll count it towards the others. You can go ahead and make your attack rolls. Disadvantage, and one of them is a fumble. All right. So the one that is the first one is going to hit something, and it looks like it's going to be okay.
Is it 3 damage or 4 damage? Or is it
7
combined?
damage.
7 damage.
It's combined.
Makes me wonder which one of these I've been putting my damage on now. Okay, an Eldritch Blast is flung into the darkness. And do you have any bonus actions? Oh, and on that fumble roll, I'm going to say that he does end up falling backwards onto the top step with part of his back through the portal. He'll be considered prone at the beginning of next round.
Who, me?
No,
Me.
Balthazar. He fumbled.
Oh, okay.
He fumbled on that other attack roll. Okay, Leo.
Then in that case, let me quicken another Eldritch Blast out there.
Okay.
After I fell.
Don't forget you get the Ring of Haste on, so you get another action on top of your spellcasting that you could use to get back up.
I was like, yeah, can I use that to get back up?
Yep.
And then, oh god, another fumble.
Ooh, gored me. Sorry about that, guys.
I'm going to say you fling both of these simultaneously, but with such fury that you fall backwards out of the portal into the chamber behind you. But the other one, however, is going to hit something. It's going to be the real Icky. How much damage was that second attack?
And since I have so much movement from haste, would I be able to...
Wait, the real
come
Icky,
back
I'm not
in?
out of the darkness yet, DM?
What's that?
I'm not out of the darkness yet?
Yeah, this isn't to you. I'm sorry. When I say the real Icky, sometimes that has a different meaning to me.
Yeah, I was like, please don't hit me with an Eldritch Blast.
Since I'm hasted and I'm have so much movement, would I be able to walk back into the room after falling out?
Not walk back in, since you would consider be prone in the other room, but you can kind of like crawl back in, elbow your way back in.
Okay, I'll crawl back in and be like laying on the top of the steps.
All right. Icky, how many hit points do you have total?
Total 60.
Full 60. Okay. Got it. All right. And Leo, it is your turn now.
Remaining, not as much.
Right. I will. I see Icky kind of starting to step out through the darkness, and I reach my hand over his shoulder, and I shoot, I guess, blindly into these fools. And I say, I look back saying, looks like Balthazar left. Are we leaving, or are we trying to finish ourselves off? We seem like we are much harder to kill when we're trying to do it.
Yes, we are.
Two hit, yeah, those should be 2 hits.
Yes, I believe you're right. Okay. Yep, that is 2 hits, and those are for total of 20. Is that right?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to do some significant damage there, so take that out. All right, do you have any bonus actions?
I think I'm going to keep it there for now and just see what the party does.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I saw that. Yay. Too bad I can't.
The
mention it to
darkness
nobody.
engulfs the entire area that you guys are in. And in that moment, the real Icky takes a bunch of blows from himself. I'll let you roll to attack yourself, Icky.
All right, where's the -10 feature on my attack? No, I'm joking.
The what?
I was like, where's the -10 feature? No, I'm joking. Um, okay, I hit myself, don't I?
Yep.
And I would hit myself with an unarmed strike, which doesn't hit.
Yep.
8.
8 piercing damage from your own spear, your mirror spear. And I've spent all my key points. There's really nothing else he can do. So it's your turn as you face off with
Yay.
yourself.
You're gonna see my ass dive inside. I'm gonna disengage and dive into the portal.
Okay.
I get it. You had a chance to probably kill myself if you would have been able to get Leo up there.
Everybody's talking about Balthazar as if he's gone, even though he'd actually, like, his upper torso had managed to crawl back into the room. But now, engulfed in darkness, he's easily overlooked by everyone else, and Icky almost steps on him as he dashes out the portal. I was trying to go back and figure out what the hell was the last room before this one.
That's a good
And-
question.
A good question.
Was it the one with the bath?
I'm going back through some history here, and I'm seeing... Man, you guys were Eldritch blasting it up in the last room, too.
I don't care.
When
Here's
in
still
doubt.
hoping we don't restore whatever was in there before.
Oh, okay.
I don't
I
care.
know where you go.
I
I
to
see
go
where you
against
go.
myself.
Okay. Both Icky and part of Balthazar are back in the bedroom with the wash tub in it. Now.
So we were fine in the wash tub. I think.
Yeah.
Is it still dark in there?
No.
No, darkness shouldn't travel through portals.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
However, I don't know if there was any lighting in the other room or not. So, but nevertheless, Icky is out of this battle now. So I'll just go ahead and put him down here. And it is Aura's turn. She's in complete darkness, a little disoriented.
But I do know that the door was directly behind me because I haven't moved. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to move that way until I see the glowing light, and
Okay.
because I'm done with this mess. I've come to terms that this is not a good day.
Okay. I'll take her out. And so Balthazar, you probably got stepped on by Icky as he was dashing out of the room. Of course, you're blind now with the darkness
Yeah,
around
yeah.
you.
It may have also felt some kind of wings drift past them because they're not like they do take up space and all that jazz.
Right. Definitely felt the breeze of the wings overhead, from Balthazar, as Aura flew over you while you're in the darkness. But what are you going to do?
So I felt one person jump over me. I felt one person fly over me, and then I suppose I can feel that Leo's right in front of me.
Yeah, feeling around blindly, you end up grabbing one of his tall riding boots by the ankle. At least I imagine he has on tall riding boots. I don't know. With all the leather, it just seems appropriate.
Good.
Yeah, for sure.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Puss in Boots, exactly.
Exactly.
Um. So knowing he's there, I'm gonna just pour in 4 more Eldritch Blasts before standing up and backing out.
Okay.
Is silence still up, Theo?
Yeah, the silence won't allow that to
Oh.
happen.
Oh, is it the same Icky that cast that?
Yep.
Yeah, the copy Icky casted it, not me, bro.
Is silence
in
coming?
that case, can I telepathically shove Leo out the door with my bonus action?
Yeah, I guess
And
so.
then
Unless Leo resists. In the darkness, I'm going to think that Leo resists just because he doesn't know exactly what's going on.
I guess
So-
I could
Blindside.
telepathically message him too.
You can
So
blindside.
Let him know what's coming.
he does have blind sight. That's true. Yeah, it'd be up to Leo to whether he resists or not.
I would not if he's trying to get me out of the room.
All right. And clear this
I was gonna say,
mess up.
I was gonna do one more thing before we came out.
What's that?
I was going to go down to the bottom of the stairs and cast Arms of Hadar, and then disengage and leave.
Verbal?
So I have Psionic Sorcery,
Ah.
which lets me do it without verbal or somatic.
Okay. Okay. Give me the spell then that you're casting.
Arms of Hadar is a good one.
I'm going to cast it at level 3 for bonus
Nice.
damage.
And then get the hell out of there.
Yeah, so they have to make strength saves. And it should hit all of them.
All right. And then
Can
meanwhile,
we do the strength saves? DM for mine?
I don't. I'm not worried about it.
Well, I wanted to see if the lights came back on so
Actually,
we could keep going. If
Guys, actually, I forgot. I just thought of something. Somebody roll a D100. I guess it should be, yep, Icky, that'll work. No, it's not that bedroom at all. Because Frost ran back in there, closed the door, and reopened it and went through somewhere else. And so you guys got a random portal result when you backed out of the chamber. In that case, you all appear into this room.
From which door? This one?
Yes.
Now that we're out of the other room, was the same Icky concentrating on both of those spells, darkness and?
I don't know if silence, since it's fucking a monastic thing, I don't know if it would be concentrate. Which, if so, that he could just have fucking the one of the other ickies do it. He had two ickies in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, just curious in terms of what would cause it to go away.
So here's
Ability, yeah.
I'll put this up. Where is it? Martial archetype, dedicated weapon. Hold on. Monastic nutrition, ear to the ground. Where is it? Shadow arts.
Yeah, I mean, it says you cast the spell, so you wouldn't be. a single well, yeah, it doesn't matter now, but a single instance of you wouldn't be able to concentrate on both.
Yeah, I haven't done it or tried to pull it off yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh, I see. I see. Well, glad we figured that out now. We'll know for the future. Sorry about that last
yeah.
one. Although
Well,
with
you could have just
multiple
had the other.
ickies, we could just say that one of them was concentrating on darkness and the other one was concentrating on silence.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So now you find yourself in a new room. This round council chamber is surrounded by short steps descending into this room from shallow corridors. The floor is marked by intricate and ancient stonework. In the middle of the room is a worn stone slab used as a table. Around the table, heavy chairs seem wrought from the same stone, sitting empty.
I'm gonna come in, limping, and lay on the table.
Oh, folk.
What is with this palace of yours?
Everything tries to kill you. That's what's up with it.
How does everybody look? Like, does everybody look like they are not having the best day, or is Icky the only one that?
Icky looks like he went through hell. Okay.
Balzar looks like this is just another day and dusts himself off and is unharmed.
Considering that you know that doppelgangers are running all about this place, mimicking the inhabitants, and now you guys have come out the other side of a storm of darkness of duplicates of yourselves. Who can even be sure that the people in this room are the real people?
Oh.
So I think you should just all make some wisdom. Give me some wisdom saves on DC 10 just to see if everybody see how paranoid. Let's see what the paranoia level's looking like.
Aura gives no fucks.
Balzar's wondering.
Balthazar starts to think about it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've dismissed my wins at this point.
Okay.
I tell the party, I'm like, hey, can we rest for a bit?
I'm not opposed to the idea.
Like, I'm an asshole. Like, fighting me is like fighting an asshole.
I agree.
Who hurt you?
Cult mages. That's what hurt me.
So I see that Icky's laying on the table. What's everybody else doing?
I'd say Aura is kind of going into some kind of angelic trance.
Okay. Can we drop a token just so I know where she's at?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Did I roll? Holy shit, I rolled like hell. 9.
Position is always important to know. Okay. And is this going to officially be a short rest?
Yeah. Need it.
Okay. All right. Is everybody going to remain standing, or do you guys want to take advantage of these old stone chairs around this table, or are you just going to sit up against the walls?
Or I would probably drag a chair over and go into her trance that way.
These chairs are made out of stone, so they weigh probably about 300 or 400 pounds each. Pretty immovable, without some exceptional strength.
Well, considering that he's a snake, she's a-okay on the floor then.
She's what?
Considering that Icky's a snake person and that just puts her on edge in the first place, she's okay on the floor.
Okay.
I'd like to check out these tablets in the little alcoves here.
All right. Give me just a moment. All right. Okay, starting with the one closest to you there.
Yeah.
So these look like very ancient stone tablets. This particular one seems to bear the image of some figure etched into it. And it shows a picture of him, of the figure is writing, is inscribing on a clay tablet. A picture of a figure inscribing onto a clay tablet can be seen. That's what's going on with that one.
So it's a guy drawing himself.
Stephen Colbert.
No, actually, it looks like he's writing small characters on a clay tablet.
Oop.
Okay. So Leo, as the others rest, seems to wander about looking at all of these different clay tablets. This next one, it seems to show sort of an Asian-looking. The art style is sort of Asian. Again, this is just sort of engraved lightly and a very light relief work on this stone tablet. But it also seems to be of some seated lord, king, or emperor. Are you touching these things?
No, just looking.
Okay.
I know better than to interact with stuff.
Okay. All right. Okay, this one also seems to show some lordly or kingly figure. This one seems there's many military themes as the figure is holding some type of war rod. Yeah, that's about all you can tell.
All right, as I just kind of absorb that.
He has dragons kissing over his head as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll just kind of sit down in a corner right over here and relax until everybody is ready to go again.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything other than just let the time pass?
Balthazar wants to check out that vase before going around looking at those tablets after Leo.
Okay. The vase seems to just be a large clay jar. Do you want to look down inside of it?
Yeah, I'll cast light on my hand and kind of shine in there and kind of see what's going on in there.
Okay. And then it's sort of sitting on a tall pedestal, so you probably have to stand up on your tippy toes as you peer over into the jar. Down inside of it, you can see some coins reflecting back, along with a velvet bag, some straw, a leather bottle, A blindfold, a pair of scales, and 6 curved daggers all litter the bottom of the jar.
Sounds like somebody's into some kinky shit.
Can I start pulling that out with Mage Hand and piling it on the table?
Yes. And after...
I don't want to actually touch the vase at all. I just want to Mage Hand it all out, put it
Okay.
on the table, and
But
spread it out.
you don't mind inspecting the items once they're out of the bag, out of the jar and on the table?
I want to hand everybody a dagger and give everybody else a gold piece, and then like spread the rest out through the pockets of my robe.
Okay.
So everybody has a curved dagger and a gold piece.
Are the curved daggers special in any way?
And not that you can tell. You can give me an investigation roll. You can look it over first just to see if there's any hidden inscriptions on it anywhere. And then after that, I suppose you could start tasting the blades.
Alrighty. You want me to just say that I look it over real quick, or you want me to do an actual perception check?
I want an investigation roll.
Ooh, investigation.
Okay.
A big 4. Huge
right.
4, DM.
That is a huge 4. So you guys, everybody plays with the few trinkets that Balthazar found. Some of you rest, mainly rest, especially Icky, who's just still lying on the table, panting, and occasionally checking the spear wounds he's taken to see if he's still bleeding or not. Aura, as you sit there, just meditating, or whatever it is you do, you can't help but to notice you keep hearing these murmuring sounds nearby. Muffled voices, you think. Muffled.
Well, that's concerning and distracting. What direction are they coming from?
Give me a perception roll.
And do they sound aggressive or otherwise?
It just sounds like a conversation taking place amongst several people nearby. Perception is great, so it's coming from back here.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna get up and start walking that way.
Okay, so there's these shallow corridors that end in these shelves in the back of them, and the sound is coming from behind that shelf.
From behind the shelf?
Mm-hmm.
Am I physically able to move the shelf?
Yeah,
get my arm back there or something to, lift a switch or something?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation roll.
Sure.
You open one of the lower cabinet doors on that shelf, and you find that there is a little lever just underneath the cabinet, or just inside and underneath the top of the cabinet. Do you want to pull it?
I do want to pull it. Pull the lever!
Okay. When you pull the lever, you hear a click, and the shelf ever so slightly becomes ajar, enough that you can now definitely hear the sound of voices on the other side of the shelf behind you. So you seem to have found a secret door here. And on the other side of it is a room of voices. They seem to be...
Do the voices seem like they're still continuing on their conversation, or do they seem alerted?
Yeah, you hear one of them go, "This is no time for jokes. We must figure out a plan. What are you doing? Get down from there, you fool." No, but I'm, what's the voice say? Give me a moment here. No, but look at me. I'm Grony. I'm the life of the party. Yee. And a few others laugh. And he says, fine, this is how we'll all die then.
Okay. So I guess can I just kind of be all sneaky like and head towards the voices?
Okay. You guys seem to notice that Icky probably has. He's like, he rolls his head over from one side to the other, laying it on his back on that table, and he sees that Aura has opened this secret door, and she's now opening it wider. Balthazar and Leo have yet to notice this, though.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Okay, and so, Aura, you are opening a secret door located right here in this chamber. As you pull it open, you're right behind this figure doing quite the display. All eyes in the room seem to be on you now. And the figure up here doing the silly dance suddenly realizes that everyone's not quite looking at her, but looking kind of behind her. And she turns around as well. And her face immediately twists into this gray, hideous mouthed thing. And it says, intruders. And she lunges at you. And
I'm gonna do what I can to back up and go back.
yeah, let's just roll initiative real quick. Get the turn order established here.
That is what she was trying to do, though. She was trying to physically back out away from all this mess.
Well, Icky, you're first in initiative, so what do? You just kind of
Do I see it happen?
you can't really see what's behind the secret door because she's blocking your view, but you see that she has pulled the secret door open, and you do hear a voice say intruder from the other side of the door. So what do you do?
I'm gonna yank her out of the way and close the door.
Okay. All right, and let's go back to where we were just at then. Unless Aura is going to resist
No.
Icky's pull. Okay.
Or no.
All right, and so just yank Aura back.
Oh,
over.
maybe he doesn't see me because we're on two separate rooms. Because
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, maybe.
the world makes sense.
Okay. Okay, so Aura, you're yanked back into this room, and then it is your turn. What do you do?
Don't go in there. Is what I tell the group.
Okay.
Icky is trying to bar the door. He is holding it shut.
What's back there?
I don't know. I heard some voices say intruders, and I was guessing that they were attacking her.
They were great people.
Ah, that's what we're looking for.
So we do go in there? Because I really did not enjoy going in there.
Well, we'll have to dispatch them.
Balthazar?
Who wants to go first? I want to go first about that crap.
I'll look over
Do
at
I do my thing, guys? Do I do my thing?
I'm for it.
Okay. So I go ahead and DM. I'm going to use 2 key points to cast darkness on myself.
Okay. And I take it you move away from the door?
No. I'm going in the door.
Oh, you're going in. Okay. By the way, just so everybody's on the same page, the secret door is behind this shelf.
My bad.
All right. So Balthazar never really, or Icky never really moved from the door. Instead, he used sort of a held action, I suppose, after seeing what everybody else wanted to do. And at that moment, from behind him, the door tries to burst open, and we'll have just a quick strength or athletics roll off to see if they can force the door open.
Okay. What if I step to the side? DM, could I do an acrobatics check to see if I can trip them up?
You can try that, yeah. Do you want you? So you're not going to try to hold the door shut, is basically what you're saying, and you're going to get into a position to trip somebody. Okay, I got it. All right. So yes, the door will push open. Icky takes a step back. He's still inside the corridor, but ready to trip up anybody that comes through. He sees that a gray-skinned doppelganger has forced the door open. The doppelganger seems to be blind, and so does not come into the chamber. And then it's Icky's turn.
I am going. I guess I'll hit him. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my handy dandy spear. I'm gonna hit him. That's a 20. Because if he can't see, I have an advantage.
That's right.
And a 24.
Yes, both of those will hit.
So he takes 13 points of damage. And I'm going to do non-lethal for this, DM.
Okay.
For this encounter. Since it's doppelgangers, I'm going to specifically do non-lethal to bring him to the king.
Okay. Now, let me look at something real quick. Figure out, make sure I'm not missing any important details. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you stab that one with your spear and do some karate chops on it as well, and it is definitely not coming into this room. It will take, well, it won't do anything because it just got hit. Aura, what do you do? Remember that you're in darkness, by the way.
Cool, but I still can hear. Is that correct?
You still can hear, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Where is the aura of darkness that I can see, or I guess can't see?
Let me see.
You should be able to see it. I put up a radius for it.
There you go. Can you see it now?
Now I see it.
Yep.
I do see it. Okay. Okay. I am. I want to try something. I just don't know if it will work. I'm going to. Oh. Okay.
That might be better.
I like that better.
I like it too. Okay.
It makes sense to have yellow for light, but not darkness, man. Like.
Is Icky right in front of the secret passage?
Icky has kind of got the, he's got the, yeah, he's providing cover to the opponents behind him, and, you know, there's a secret door mostly open and him in between you and your opponents, so they would definitely have.
That's where I saw it once.
Yeah, they'd have 50% cover at least.
Shoes.
And then to get line of sight to see that, you'd have to be right here. So I'll go ahead and move you right there, just so you step into the path of the corridor to see what this shot looks like. Of course, you're in darkness, so you actually don't see anything. So I guess it's irrelevant for me to tell you what you see.
In my getting to my next point is because I can't see, and I don't have. And the one spell I have, I don't think will work for magical darkness, this situation. So I think what I am going to do is Did I see the doppelganger coming through before Icky cast darkness?
I mean, yeah, it looked like it was about to try to reach for you to attack you, but then Icky pulled you out of the way. You kind of went with it and flung the secret door closed. Icky then blocked the door, but then after that it became darkness, and so you're not really sure what's happened since then.
Okay. I was going to say, because I saw where it was coming from, and like I had a bead on it at one point. So could I say that at the moment that, that Icky did cast darkness, I also put a hex on the doppelganger? Is that outside the realm of possibility?
Do you have to see the target?
Because I have to have sight on it, but I did have sight on it at the moment.
Yeah, you've lost sight on it since then, so you can't target it.
Okay. Choose. What I can do is just the squishiest of all of us, other than myself.
Balthazar, probably.
Well, I'm not squishy, but I take all the hits.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at my buffs and trying to figure out what else I can do besides, because all my spells require me to see a creature with exception to 2 of them. So I think what I'm going to do is Shield of Faith, since I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Icky, just to kind of buff him up a little bit, since he's taking the initial striking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
I do nice things once in a while.
Okay, she casts
I like
a
the
spell,
+2 AC.
hoping for the best. If it has any
Pretty much.
visual effects, no one sees them.
No, but I know what I've done, and that's what matters most.
Leo.
All right. Well, Leo can see in the darkness. Is this the doppelganger inside here?
He's not inside the chamber. He's basically on this other side of that secret door that Icky is standing in between you and it. He's past it. So he's probably got 75% cover to Leo at the moment. But he is just barely within sight range.
All right. Well, I will kind of step forward and go to a knee and try to stab upwards halfway in Icky's space through there to the guy and then back up.
All right. If you guys want to try
You are a small creature, aren't you,
No.
Leopold?
No, medium size.
Yeah, if you guys are going to try to fight both of you through the same 5-foot space, I'm going to make you both fight at disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, that would be just normal attacking, Leopold, because we're already at advantage.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. And I will
If you
use.
wanted to do it,
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to hex this guy, and I will booming blade attack. 23 to hit.
That'll hit him.
And 27 points of damage, mixed up between bludgeoning, thunder, necrotic, and piercing.
Wow. The blade shucks into his kneecap, his long, gangly, gray kneecap, and delivers all kinds of damage to him. And a quick jab, and then you withdraw back away. And then Balthazar.
So fuck.
sorry about
I can't see anything in there.
This will really work out a lot better whenever y'all have double sight.
No kidding. Well, I'm in the back. I guess I I walk to the part of the room that's light and ready an Eldritch Blast.
All right, and he tries to find a place that is not in the darkness, and I'm going to roll a d3 to see which way you end up going. All right. Balthazar, it's not until you stumble backwards into the end of this little corridor here to this shelf in the back of this corridor that you can finally see what's going on. So you're just in this, and it's dark in there because that darkness is blocking all the light that's coming from the room. So you run into a dead end. You still can't see anything. And
Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, so what do you do? What do you do? You're a doppelganger. You've got this darkness surrounding you. You're fighting a losing battle at the secret door. He closes the secret door. He closes you guys off from him, and so becomes a non-combatant in this chamber. And then that's his action. Icky, it's your turn.
Can I open up the door?
Okay. Open the secret door, which will require an action to do.
Okay.
And then you
I'm
can.
just gonna fucking.
I guess I'll give
I'm just
you.
gonna go.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was going to give you a look into the room, but you know what? Your dark vision only is 10 feet. So really, you would just see it looks like on the other side of the secret door, it seems to go, there's a ledge just beyond the secret door. And that's about as much as you can see. And you can see the doppelganger is on the ledge. So you can attack him.
Alright.
well-
I'm gonna fucking, like, karate kick through the door and kick that motherfucker in the face.
Okay. Or you can use your bonus action martial attack anyway, since you used an action to open the secret door.
What did I get? A 10?
That won't hit.
Damn.
Well, I'd hit. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm starting to get the vibe that like the darkness is a really good advantage for defense, but it's really sucks when you guys want to be on the offense.
It's very annoying, yes. I want my double sight. Okay. So what I am going to do, and I can do this because I don't actually need to have a bead on anything. So, okay, well, choose. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I don't need to see anything.
Yep.
But I can hit things. So as far as I know, the thing can I hear Icky attacking the thing, or does it sound like he's not attacking it anymore?
You can hear a scuffle. You can hear the shuffling of feet, the grunting, bodies in motion. The secret door keeps on banging against the wall because Icky's kind of like fighting in the opening of the doorway, and his movement is causing the door to swing and bash against the wall.
Since I have not moved from where I saw where the door was,
Right.
and I'm vaguely aware of my surroundings, at least as much as I can be. Is it plausible that I could put a spiritual weapon on the other side of the secret passage door? All it says that I could put it within a 60-foot range.
Yes, I'm going to give you a chance to do that, and then I'm also going to give you a chance that you put it into a space that's occupied, causing the spell to fizzle out. And I'm going to give you a 50-50 chance of success. 1 to 2, the spell fizzles out. 3 to 4, the spell appears somewhere where it can strike something. The spell fizzles out inside an occupied space. Do you have any other bonus actions?
That is actually was my bonus action.
Okay.
So I guess I'm just gonna maintain with Shield of Faith, and
Okay.
maybe
Leo?
later I'll try it.
Leo?
All right. If Icky's opened the door, I will step through saying, maybe we should get to the other side of the room so these two clowns can see. And I'll step through and see whatever's within 10 feet of me.
All right. And just since you're going into the midst of a melee brawl happening in front of you, I want you guys to just make a couple of DC4 dex saves, that being Icky and Leo, to allow the exchanging of places. Okay. And then Leo, I'm going to go ahead and move you into the next room where I guess it's kind of where the fight's happening. It's really happening on the threshold in between the two rooms, but hopefully not for long. Leo's going to try to push his way into the fight. And all right, Leo, you're up there on the ledge. The one that you've been attacking is the one that is half in the form of Gronia, one of the maids from down in you met her I believe in the barracks once, and then again in the dining hall. She's half in the form of Gronia and half in the form of a doppelganger. This is the one that you've been attacking. You're kind of pressing yourself into that doppelganger space as you try to make your way into this chamber. Really, you can't see anything beyond the ledge here where you're at, so you really only see this one combatant. And to maintain a presence in that room, I'm going to need you to make a successful attack against this doppelganger that's in your path.
Coming right up.
10 won't do it. So you're kicked out. You can't quite get through. You've switched places with Icky, and you're still fighting at the threshold.
Icky, help me through. Push.
And
Could I, DM?
on your turn, you can. Is there you have any bonus actions, Leo?
Not really.
Okay. Balthazar.
I think Balthazar is going to feel towards the wall and go towards where everybody's calling from.
Yeah,
And
the commotion back in the main room has moved the light or moved the darkness just enough that you can see this one sliver of light coming in at the top of this doorway here. So you get an idea of where you're at in this little corridor. Go ahead.
Well, with my extra movement and everything, I want to go get in there, and I'm going to try and use calm emotions to get them to be passive and not try and fight us.
Okay.
See if that works in the dark.
Okay. So you're gonna go back into the room, like just
It's an
up to
area
there,
effect.
maybe. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Close as you can
20
until
foot
you bump into Aura, anyway. And then cast that spell, Calm Emotions, into roughly towards the area where the battle is happening. 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point you choose within range. Okay. Even if you cast it into solid space, it would still emanate a sphere of magic, so no way you can make this spell fizzle out here on accident. And everything else is going to have to make a charisma saving throw. Okay. Oh, these things have great charisma saves. And I think there's several of them, so let me just start making saves.
Made a pretty good charisma save.
fuck. How many of them are there?
They're probably having a meeting.
Is it the weekly doppelganger meeting?
The last
Yeah.
we can get these guys. I think we got them all.
Oh,
Uh,
you know what?
We got one guy that passed.
No, they all pass because they have charm immunity.
Yes. Yes, I forgot about that.
So that does not work on their turn.
But DM,
Yeah.
you, you can't. It's an area of effect spell. Does it work on us?
Yeah, it's
It's
you can choose to fail or you all need to make saves.
I can choose the creatures too, so I can choose to
Nice.
exclude my friends.
Ah, gotcha. Yep, you can.
Okay.
Okay, so never mind. Everybody's fine. And it's their turn. Unless you have a bonus action. Yeah, you actually have 2 actions because you're hasted.
Oh God, that one hit.
I'm still in the dark.
Yep.
I'm behind everybody else.
You're behind something. You think it's aura.
I can't see what's in there. I guess that's all I got this time.
Okay. Icky.
Okay. I'm gonna. Wait, no. I gotta fucking do a athletics check, right? Shove fucking him back in the damn door.
Yeah, you're going to shove Leo into an opponent. It's going to end up being a strength roll off between you and the opponent with Leo caught in the middle.
Fuck. So since I'm shoving my buddy, would it technically be the help action since he's already trying to shove against him?
Yeah, but it's not his turn to act. So this would really just be. He's kind of just bounced back from his last attack, and so you'd be flinging him right back into somebody. He's kind of off his footing and not able to act at this moment.
Then how about this, Leo? Because I'm pretty sure our athletics are probably around the same. I'm gonna hold my main action, and I'm just gonna. Is there any way I can like get in a kick or something, DM?
I don't think so.
Is it
Leo
bonus
is taking
action?
up the fighting space. If you had, you could make an attack with reach, like with your spear, but
Yeah, I
the
don't have a
martial
bonus
stuff
action
won't be
attack.
able to be used.
You know what? I'm just gonna hold my position instead of shoving Leo back in there.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna poison spray the motherfucker that's trying to push Leo.
Okay.
So
Failed.
yes,
How much damage?
15.
Nice. Okay, poison spray defeats the doppelganger. It grabs its throat, choking and burning with the
Give
sizzling
you a
acid
heads
on
up.
its skin.
I'm doing non-lethal damage specifically.
I don't think you can do non-lethal damage with a poison spray.
It's part of my body.
Huh?
It's part of my body. Poison spray is an innate ability of mine. Don't you think?
Yeah, but common
a
sense
viper?
here says if you spray poison, it's poison. It's not like it can just be non-lethal poison.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, do you know why rattlesnakes, as babies, are more deadly than adult rattlesnakes?
I get that, but still, poison damage in the game is poison damage.
Okay, I'll just take the body then.
All right. Nevertheless, it's going to defeat it,
Renegade, nobody can hear you laughing over there.
and
I know.
it's
That's the
going
best
to
part.
yeah. So that will clear the way, unless something happens between now and then. It basically falls backwards off of that ledge, choking in agony, and you hear it collapse onto a hard stone floor somewhere below the ledge, not too far below the ledge. And that one is out of the way. Aura's not sure what's going on, though. She's hearing all of this confusion, and what's she doing?
Well, I'll say that I personally am only thinking about Red Rover right over some Leo right over. But so I can't see Jack diddly squat. Do I hear Mickey actively trying to push Leo? Like, do I physically hear them saying, "Hey, push, keep going," or do I just hear a scuffle?
I think Leo definitely said something about we got to push them, got to push our way through.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna move forward because I know where I stood and I know how far it was from the secret passage.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna blindly try to start pushing in front of myself.
Leo, do you want to be pushed forward, or do you want to just get out of the way when someone comes from up from behind you trying to make their way through?
I'll take a push. I'll go with it.
Okay. All right. I think that is
Okay,
going to basically put the party in the chamber, since two of you will break through this round, or at least on Aura's turn. So I'm going to go ahead and move the players all to the page where this is happening at. And oh, we got some tokens here already. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. So this one has been defeated and has fallen to the floor here, collapsed. Aura can't see anything because she's still in the darkness. Icky's just right behind her. Leo, however, you can see the ledge that you're standing on, the steps that go down towards you, what is you assume to be the floor. And you can see this other doppelganger immediately, well, almost immediately to your left. Sort of with its back to the wall there. Oh yeah, there's another one. I forgot about that guy. Yeah, you can't see this one down here though. Oh, you probably can. Yeah, I'll just say that then. Leo, you can see one to your left and one down the steps to your right.
And is Ambassador Aura, are you flying? Are you in the room engaged with this other one right now, or?
So Aura has just pushed you into the room, and she's kind of stumbled in behind you. She can't quite see what's going on, so Aura, you still could have an action left. I guess I shouldn't have jumped forward to Leo.
No, you're okay. I have an idea, and if you'll allow this, if you won't allow this, I got it. But I can't see Jack Dilly's squad. But I do know that two of my compadres can see. So I'm gonna cast message as my action and ask. Shoot. I mean, I know that I just pushed Leo through, so I assume he would be the first one through. So I'm gonna cast message at Leo, because I don't physically have to see him, but I have to point towards the creature within range. I know where he was, so I'm gonna point.
You got a hand on his back right now, so you absolutely know where he's at.
I knew where he was at as I was pushing through.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast message, basically to ask him. You're my eyes, tell me where to point a weapon. And he is allowed to respond. He's allowed to respond, right? Yeah, he can respond. So I'm going to use that as my action. And then on my next turn, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon again. Okay. The direction he told me.
Yeah. It just says that you can cast the spell, and that the target can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. It doesn't say anything about action economy here, so I'm assuming it does happen basically instantaneously, or at least within the space of your turn. So Leo, you can respond to her. I don't think it's going to affect anything because you've used your action to cast the spell.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So now you can reply before your turn comes. Anyway.
Sure. I'll say, I'm headed down towards the next one here. Put your hand over my shoulder. And then when my turn comes with my interaction, I'll just try to grab her hand and put it over my shoulder so she's not aiming at me, and whatever she aims at will pass me by, hopefully going down.
So what I'm gonna do is, actually, what gave me the idea is two-step. So basically, I'm going to lay my arm over him and basically drink my hand. And because all my spells come through my hands, I'm pretty much going to have a gun on his shoulder and use that to guide the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Mm. Is it a finger gun?
Would you like it to be a finger gun?
Yes.
Okay. So
You gotta say bang. You gotta say bang whenever you cast Eldritch Blast.
Well, actually, yeah, I guess I could do Eldritch Blast on my next turn. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I will do that then.
Bang.
Leo, what
He's
about
not till my next turn. So he's basically gonna. I'm gonna save my turn for every time Leo says shoot, which is obviously on his turn.
Okay.
Or not this turn, but obviously the next round.
Yeah,
That makes
unfortunately,
sense.
the spell only lasts 1 round.
But I can still hear him. It's not magical silence. It's just magical darkness.
Yes, that's right. But what I'm getting at is it really only allows you communication for that one moment for the casting of the spell.
So what I'm going to infer is that he's going to indicate, and if he doesn't, he doesn't. But I'm going to infer that he's going to indicate when I should shoot, since he has my hand on his shoulder, or my finger gun on his shoulder.
Okay.
Ready to blast.
And Leo, while you're guiding her, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He doesn't, and then I'll cast message again as my action for the next turn, and then waste another round, which is fine by me. Absolutely fine.
Leo, what's your action for your turn?
I will, with my movement, just kind of take one step forward and stab at this guy right here.
Okay.
With booming blade. That is a 17 to hit.
All right, that will definitely hit.
18 points.
Had advantage on him, really.
I'll roll just one more to see if.
Make sure you didn't crit. Yeah.
Nope. I'll take that 17. 18 points of damage, and then I'll kind of just lean back a little bit, not enough to get out of range, but so that Aura can just feel the pressure of my body, and I'll say, straight ahead.
Okay. Balthazar, you're still back in the other chamber, but you had kind of run up into the back of Aura as she slipped forward ahead of you. Icky is right here beside you. Between the two of them, I will allow you to be guided sort of into this room if you want to make your way in.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Can you put the squares on?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah. Bam.
Okay. Let's put you back here. If Balthazar's coming in behind you, or if Balthazar's coming in next, you won't have gotten it quite into the chamber yet. So Balthazar, using Aura and Icky to kind of help guide you, you can make your way into this room if you want to. You don't have to come into here. Matter of fact, until you decide if you're even going to be in the room, I'm just going to sort of put you over there. You can use your movement to come in if you want to. Anything? You also have another action for being hasted.
So I was going to follow everybody in, and I was going to put on Armor of Agathis, and kind of mutter about having to do everything in the dark, and just be like, I got to figure out how to see through this, and just kind of wait behind everybody.
Okay.
That's all I got. I can't. The other thing didn't work either. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. So down below, you can hear the voices of the excited doppelgangers. Gosh, how do we fight them? This is madness. We cannot see. We must flee. We must retreat. You hear a rattling of a key in a door, in a keyhole. One of them says, "I will attack whatever is in front of me." And it flings itself into the darkness and launches an attack against Balthazar, blindly at disadvantage. Hey, you know what? They do have some perception in the dark here. And you don't know how they do it, but I'm not going to quite say it doesn't have... It's still going to attack with disadvantage, but they know where targets are in the darkness. And so, I got 2 attacks coming at Balthazar. That's a crit.
Ooh.
And that is probably...
It would be a DM.
Yeah, he said it was still disadvantage.
So it's a nat 1. Yeah, it's a nat 1. He fumbles that first one.
It fumbles, you're right. It falls off of the ledge, crashes down onto this table, takes D6 damage.
Hey, Balthazar, darkness is pretty awesome now, isn't it?
I'll just chuckle as the blade clashes above my head.
I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to get 2 attacks on Leo from the one he's fighting. An 8 will not hit. And a 13 won't hit either.
Nope.
And these guys are all clustered around the door. And I think that's it for them. And I've got 2 Ickies in initiative here. And that
one's over here because
Yeah,
you moved
yeah.
me to the other map.
Okay, it's your turn.
You can delete one of the 20.17s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Balthazar and be like, move, and I'm gonna run because you said we can hear this, right?
Yes, you can hear everything that's going on.
All right. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna sprint down. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way because I just learned this trick. Yeah, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't give a fuck if you have to have me do a somersault backflip.
Yeah, I just need you and Balthazar
land.
to do one of those DC4 Dex save shuffles to make sure you guys don't get tripped up on each other.
Oh, I was talking about jumping off the ledge.
Yeah, this is just to get past Balthazar so you can leap into the room like you're so grandly trying to do here.
So
Great,
it's 25,
awesome.
damn. How's that?
That is beautiful. So, yeah, Balthazar, of course, a little blind. He's like, oh, shit, here comes Icky, because he hears Icky running towards him. Icky,
I'm
you
used
just
to it
know
at this
exactly
point.
which way to step, and you step right around him and make this beautiful leap across the room, coming to land on that table down there, actually kicking that chest off of the table. And
Just move me where you think I'll be. I don't want to be on top of someone.
no. I'm not going to put you on top of them. You jumped right into their midst, though, and landed on this table where there was a chest at. And the chest is kicked off of the table from your landing. It crashes onto the floor, and gold and jewels just go everywhere across the floor in the midst of all this. And you still got an attack if you want it.
So, do I see who the one's with the key?
Yes.
Is it him?
Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna go ahead and stab him in the back, non-lethally, of course. I don't know what the hell's going on over at my wife's station, but I heard a lot of banging.
Yeah, and I would say a non-lethal stab with a spear would be basically taking the blunt end of the spear and just kind of jabbing it into his back. Because I don't see how you can't non-lethally just pierce someone with a spear.
Well, you can intentionally avoid their vitals.
I guess that's true.
You see that in animes and shit all the time.
So what's total?
I hit.
Oh no!
It would be a 12.
You missed with the 12.
All right, I'm going to use a key point to do flurry of blows. 24, 20.
Those will both hit him.
And bam! And bam! 14.
And he did manage to get the key turned in the door, and the door cracked open. You see the portal glow coming from the other side of the door.
Would he even see it by then? If I'm covered in darkness?
Well, I'm just saying you can see it. You can see that he got the door cracked
in.
open before you could get to him, but doesn't mean they've gotten out of the room yet. Okay, Aura.
Okay. The irony is that it would happen on my turn, because this is how life works. Apparently.
Yeah, well, you're no longer in darkness because Icky has leaped across the room, and so the darkness sphere is on the other side of this room. You can basically see you can see everything around you. Yeah, I mean, except for what's within the arc. You should be able to see his little radius around his icon.
So what I'm going to do is I'm first of all going to take mental stock of where everybody is right now. Take mental stock.
Person. I see one person.
Hush. Okay. And I'm going to let Leo know that if Icky decides to get up to his tricks again, you're my eyes, so keep me close. Because I don't want to be doing the shooting blind in the dark thing. It's just not a fun time for anyone. Nobody likes to get blasted. But I'm still going to take finger guns because why? Because he's given me a clear and free shot of Dilly Bop in front of us. So I'm going to take that free and clear shot and just blast the heck out of him with Eldritch Blast.
You can definitely see one target here. It's the one that's directly in front of Leo. Him and Leo are in a vicious battle, and you can attack him easily.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
Except that you fumble on your first attack.
Goes wide.
Actually, I'm going to use that. So I'm going to use the disadvantage roll, the 15 for that attack, and put it into Leo's back. Would that Eldritch Blast? I don't think that'll hit him though.
No.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
He feels with thud.
No. He feels like I definitely shaved a little bit of fur off his neck, and it just goes wide.
But the other one does hit the doppelganger square in its chest, knocks it back up against the wall. Do you have any bonus actions?
Well, I'm still maintaining concentration on that AC spell, so I'm not going to do anything else other than expect to stay on Leo's tail.
Okay, you're maintaining focus on what spell? What's the spell that's requiring concentration right now?
Shield of Faith. It's the AC for
on
plus
Icky.
2 on Icky.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Leo.
All right. Leo is going to, now that he sees this guy here, he is going to use, and no one else is engaged with him, so he doesn't get a sneak attack. He will just attack with the booming blade. 17 to hit.
That'll hit him.
And then with his bonus action, he will disengage and leap off the side here and try to fiddle his way back into the darkness to see if he can help Icky out.
Gotcha. All right, so that will definitely leave that one nearly crippled as Leo hops over the old sofa there, down into the floor, into the darkness. You can definitely see that one that fell onto the table is trying to get back up onto the platform. But he doesn't have any bonus actions left, does he?
I do not, no. So
Okay.
All
right.
I'll just try to place myself between him and the door.
Balthazar. You can see again. Kind
Really?
of.
Can I see the guy at the bottom of the stairs?
Yes, you can. It's a really thin and gangly one with a very large head, very alien-like, and it's struggling to keep its feet, keep itself upright. It's back to the wall.
Uh, can psychic damage be non-lethal?
Yeah, I feel like it could be. I mean, I don't know. What do the rules say for non-lethal damage?
It's 5e. Literally, you just state that it's not lethal.
And anything is non-lethal if you say it's non-lethal. That is
Yes.
such bull crap. I'm going to handle it on a case-by-case basis with the method of attack. In this case, psychic damage can be non-lethal.
All right, so it's
I think-
a DC 15 Wisdom save.
DC 15 Wisdom save. All right, and it passed. So
Yeah.
no damage done there. You have another action.
I'd say move over to here where I can see the whole room.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah,
and
you
be
can
out
see
of
the
the
whole
way.
room that's not inside the sphere of darkness. That is, and luckily,
Yeah.
this bright light source is just outside of the sphere, so that the light can actually light up the room, or everything would be in darkness, regardless of where the sphere was. But yeah,
that's really nice of you, DM. I appreciate that.
okay, so you've got a
Thank you.
vantage point from there, and is that it for Balthazar?
Yeah, that's all I got right now.
All right. Okay. They all must die, one of them screams out, while another one says, "Every man for himself." This one will charge up the stairs and attack Aura with 2 slam attacks. 10 won't hit, I don't think. And then, will a 16?
Unfortunately.
What's
You know,
that?
these things happen. Unfortunately, but you know, these things happen.
What's your
DM,
AC?
he mind
roll?
slivered him, right?
AC is 14.
But he passes
Oh.
save.
14. Okay.
Uh,
All right. So with that attack, it takes Aura and flings her against that stone bookcase there, and she takes 10 damage from that. And
roll your Constitution saving.
Oh, good. I have a proficiency.
Can I silvery barbs that attack?
Made it.
Made it. Okay.
Ooh.
yeah, hang on a second. What was the Constitution save for?
To see if she maintains concentration on her spell.
Oh, gotcha.
You have to run a 10 or above in order to maintain concentration on a spell. DM.
That I did.
Yes, the triggering creature must roll 20 d20 and use the lower roll. Okay. I had already made that attack. Let's see, what did I roll for my attack roll?
It says a reaction.
I got a 23 was the other attack roll. So either way, it was a hit.
Yeah. You're right.
Choose a different creature you can see within range. Okay. But the initial attack roll is... Yeah, so does that actually still benefit another person?
Yeah, he can give it to someone.
Yeah, even though the creature still would have hit, it's still... Okay.
Yes.
All right, so nothing changes. She still took the same damage. The silvery barbs, though, does give somebody advantage on their next roll.
I'll give it to Aura for her save.
Ah, okay, beautiful.
Next save.
Yeah, and what is the DC on concentration anyway?
10. 10.
I would have made it with or without it.
With or
Oh.
without it. Okay. Out of the darkness pops up a second one who doesn't quite get all the way up onto the ledge, but he does have enough reach to grab at Aura and try to attack her with 2 slam attacks. The first one is a hit. And is anything going to affect that attack, or can I go ahead and roll for damage?
He already used his reaction, DM.
All right.
You only get 1 reaction.
So 5 more damage to Aura, and then it makes a second attack and misses with that one.
I mean, not cool that it,
Yeah.
not feeling.
So, Ren, roll your Constitution saving again.
Again. Goodness for.
Hey, that's what happens whenever you're a spellcaster.
She's good.
Yay.
Cool.
Um,
I like it.
okay, so this one who's been partially wounded here flees out of the room. And the other 2 turn on Icky and both attack him.
Hold on, DM.
Yeah.
DM, attack of opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, no, it can use its action to disengage. And then it's
Is
movement.
that what you did?
Yes.
I thought you would have used your action to open up the door.
Yeah, it had done that the last round. It just didn't flee last round. It had opened the door before you ever got over there.
No, hold on, DM. Hold on, DM.
Yeah.
That's the beauty about Sentinel. Creatures provoke opportunities from you, even if they take disengage.
Have at it.
Get him!
I love this.
And it had
So
already
15
taken 13 damage. And so 15 will hit it. 5 piercing.
5 piercing, non-lethal. Hold on. And it can't leave me because guess what? Its movement's 0 now.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, it looks like you take your spear and rack right across his shin. He goes down onto a knee and just spends the rest of his round going.
I love Sentinel. Sentinel's my favorite fucking thing.
But meanwhile, the other 2 will both be attacking you.
Did you say you have a doppelganger on a stick?
Disadvantage, of course. So the first one gets 2 attacks. The second of his attacks will hit even with disadvantage.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
Not with a plus
and a 16
2.
plus 2 AC.
That's right. The second one makes
Thank you,
2
Renegade.
slam attacks and
Love the
misses
please.
with both of those. And that does it for these guys. So it comes back around to Icky.
Yay.
And that's beautiful too. You're doing all this you're still standing on that little table there, knocking one down and dodging the attacks of 2 others while doing so. So valiant stand on the table.
I wish everybody could see this. You know what I mean? Like,
You have no one to blame but yourself.
Leopold.
Oh, and
Leopold can see
the ceiling is low there, so like your head and shoulders are up in these rafters that seem to be holding all the stones above them up in place. So it's a really precarious position.
What about my knees and toes?
You're fine.
Should I catch that?
Head and shoulders,
Damn.
knees and toes.
Knees and toes.
Yeah. If there's more to that joke, I don't know it.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Oh, wow. No, I've never heard that one before.
What?
My wife says, "Oh my God," from the bedroom. She constantly makes fun of me for the things that I've never heard of. Which,
You might need to go and do a deep dive, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So on that note, I'm gonna get after this guy. I'm gonna make sure he don't get out.
okay.
There's an 18 hit.
Yes, it does.
10 piercing, non-lethal, of course. I'm trying to knock these fuckers out.
Okay. And
Does it knock them down?
no, it doesn't.
23.
That will definitely hit him. Another
5
5.
bludgeoning.
Yep. Anything else?
Fuck. All right, using my last key point. Fuck it. All right. Fuck.
Missed.
Waste of a last key point. They're medium-sized creatures, right?
Yes, they are.
Can I do that? Actually, no.
That space is
I'll stay
occupied. Yeah.
By a medium-sized creature. So I figured maybe I could contest them.
Yeah, you can. If that's what you want to try to do, we can do a strength roll off to see if you can push him out of the way of the door there.
Well, now that you tested my gangster, I'm just gonna roll the strength roll and tell you I'm not gonna do it. Yes.
I mean, are you doing it? Are you trying to jump into that space?
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay. We'll hold it.
But I am gonna roll the strength throw just to show you who's better.
You put your foot out like you're going to step down off the table into his space. He grabs the foot. There's a strength contest, and you finally push him back, but don't take up the space you could have taken up. Aura,
You know what?
it's your turn.
You're awesome for that. I like you. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, so I am going to finger gun the bot right here.
Okay.
And yeah, okay.
Jesse. Okay.
That will still hit, even though you didn't
What
get
else?
the crit.
I don't think is 12. I think it's just regular.
It's just 6. Okay, gotcha.
Because
Got it. And the... Any bonus actions?
Nope, still maintaining concentration, but well, I guess what's the range of what I can see? That is.
It's basically everything up here on these stairs and the ledge and the shelves behind you. The rest of the room is a dark void. Oh, and part of that sofa down there below you.
There is quad behind me. Is he looking like he's gonna get up, or is he just like down for the count without being down?
He's got like his upper torso is like up on the ledge, but he's still standing on that table in the darkness that he had fell onto.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the guy that this guy.
Oh, he is really in bad shape, but he's still fighting with you fiercely.
See? Okay, well, yeah. Next turn, I'm just gonna do Charlie's Angel style and just shoot both of them. But I can't do that this turn. So
don't let me forget that he's got disadvantage because of how much damage he's taken. He's got a level exhaustion on him now because he's nearly dead.
The one behind me.
No, the one directly in front of you.
So I was shooting at this guy.
Oh,
first
okay.
Time.
No, I got him. Yeah, I took. Okay. He's the one I took the damage to, but this one is the one that's nearly dead over here.
So yeah, my next turn, I'm pretty much gonna Charlie's Angels it on the, but I can, yeah, obviously I can wait. I'm still maintaining concentration.
Okay, Leo.
All right. Leo is going to continue to circle around here, trying to prevent anyone from getting out of the room. This is the one that Icky, this is the one you've been attacking here?
He looks like he's been beat up, yeah. He's on a
Yeah.
knee, struggling to keep his footing while the other two are fiercely attacking Icky.
All right, so I will get this one, I guess, that's fiercely attacking Icky to try to take some pressure off of him. The other one is hexed, so I'm not going to get hex damage, but I do get sneak attack. 13 to hit.
Won't do it.
All right,
You didn't make that attack with advantage, by the way.
I did not. Great. 26 to hit.
That's a little bit better. And what's the damage on that?
That's going to be 17, 18, 20.
20. All right. Any bonus actions?
That is all.
Okay. Balthazar.
I'm going to mind whip the guy that's coming between me and Aura.
Mm-hmm. All right. Lash, and that is going to be an intelligence save. And I passed.
Damn it. So you're taking half as much of 3d6.
Okay. Yeah, so a total of 8. Gotcha. And you have another action still. And you are within melee range.
I'm going to telepathically shove him off the landing.
Okay. That'll be a strength roll off, I believe, between the two of you. Or charisma.
I want to use... Yeah, there we go.
And that won't do it. Won't push him off. And do you have any bonus actions?
That was my bonus action.
Oh.
No, as my regular action, can I just try and shove him off?
Yes, you can.
Like, physically?
Physically, and we can do an actual strength versus strength this time. I got a 16.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
3. Yeah, so he's in pretty good shape, and he's fighting you off. Barely even noticing you, kind of just one hand back behind him, focusing on Aura. And it comes back around to their turn, and they're both going to do their double slams on Aura. You know what? Screw that. This one turns around to face you now that you've given him such a hard time, Balthazar. He'll make 2 slam attacks on you. 22 will hit. 26 will crit.
Oh, shit. I'm going to silvery barbs that crit.
Okay. And that means you have to make an attack roll against him, or do I make a save?
Make a save.
What is it?
Yeah, you make a save.
What is it?
Sorry. 1 second.
Wisdom, charisma, or intelligence?
Actually, there is no save.
There is no save, actually. No, you just take the lowest.
Oh, okay. Which was a 9. So that would be a miss.
I'm sorry. The fact that every time you fucking put up a spell, it gives you a spell save DC fucks me up.
Right. Okay, so he did miss with that second attack, but he did hit with the first one, and that does 7 bludgeoning damage. He just...
All right, and he's going to take 5 cold damage because of my armor bagatus.
Oh, nice. All right.
And then somebody gets a D4.
No, they get advantage on the next roll, ability check or saving throw.
I'm going to give it to myself because this guy's right on top of me.
All right. Yeah, good little attack there as he thrusts you back into that wall, and a blast of cold magic comes off of your spectral armor around you. And then the other one attacks Aura. And a 20 or an 18 both should hit. Second attack, a 14 will hit too, I believe.
My AC is 14.
Okay. So he does 9 damage with the first attack, and he does 10 damage. Wow, 19 damage total.
And I is down.
Oh no!
No! Healer's dead. Just kidding.
Yeah, so he just kind of barrels through you. Oh, he would have been making those attacks with disadvantage, and yeah, he still
Oh.
would have hit with both
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
them
that's
anyway.
right. That's
Yep, he
right.
still would have hit with both of them.
It would have hit.
Yeah, he just kind of barrels through you, knocks you down, and you're out. Meanwhile, down below, the one that Leo just decided to attack turns and returns. Attacks against Leo. He's going to be making him with disadvantage. 15 will not hit. 17 will hit.
Just hit.
Leo, you take 7 damage.
All right.
DM.
Yeah,
DM. Sentinel.
gotcha. What's that mean again?
I'm going to hit.
Oh, you
I
get
get
a-
attack of opportunity.
yeah,
If
attack.
anybody hits somebody else other than me,
Yep. Nice.
and I crit.
Crit it up. Is that correct with the damage I see on the screen?
Yes.
All right. Oh, crippling blow. He is nearly down. Yeah. And I gave Leo the damage, and I made both attacks with him. Now here comes 2 attacks for Icky from the 2 around him.
Hit.
Won't hit. Oh, it will hit because that spell is no longer
No,
active.
she's down.
She's down. And the second
And
one
miss.
is a miss. You take 8 damage. The second one
8 damage.
attacks you and misses and
Miss.
misses.
Miss.
Yep. And so that's it.
Okay.
It's your turn, Nikki.
It was 8. Hold on. It was 8.
It was 8 damage that you took. Yes.
Okay. I'm at 45. All right. This one's still alive.
Yes, he is. He's engaged with
Okay.
Leo.
I am going to hit him. 'Cause he's the one with the key.
Yes. Well, actually, the key is in the door.
23.
Key. So, a fumble. A fumble on a table. Haha.
Oh,
No, you have advantage.
I have it.
Yep. So 23 hits him.
Yeah. 7. Non-lethal.
And what will that do? Okay. He gets knocked even further over against that ale barrel there and cracks his head on it and just kind of slumps over into a corner there at the foot of that table with holding the ale barrel. And we'll consider him
Okay.
somewhat unconscious for now.
All right.
Can I-
And then
Let me give him a token.
I don't know. So this is the door, right? That's
Yeah.
the door.
Hang on a second.
I'm
I've
gonna
never
be-
messed around with this, with the token settings for these things. So, like, I'm just going to try to put something up that shows that he's out. And let's see, what can I do? Oh, here we go.
You can put an X on them. I know you can do it on us.
Yes.
Like you go to settings
That's what I'm going to do.
and
That'll
no,
do.
you go to the aura, and like I could do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. That'll show that he's unconscious. Icky, that's only with your spear. You still have your martial attack.
Yes. I'm going to. All right. I got a question.
Yeah.
Am I now in between everyone in the door? Because this guy throws me off.
No,
on
he
top
is
of-
actually between you and the door. And, oops, I didn't mean to move him over there. Let me just put him right here. How's that?
Ah, damn. Okay. I'm just going to focus on him. And I'm going to hit him once with my martial abilities since I'm out of key points. I think I'm out of key points. Did I use Flurry of Blows twice?
Yeah, you're out of key points.
Yeah,
You,
thought so.
you said you were using your last one earlier. 19 will hit him, or 20 will hit him.
He takes 5 damage.
damage.
This one right here.
All right. And then it comes back around to Aura, who needs to make
And
her first
I'm-
death save.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't see her. She's 20 feet away, so I don't know.
Yep.
No better. Damn.
Yep. So need a death save for Aura. Boom! Isn't that instantly up?
Money.
There
Hey,
we
count
go.
it down.
That's stable, isn't
She's
it?
up. No, she's up with 1 hit point.
With 1 hit point. Okay.
Well, one is
One
more
hit
than
point.
none.
According to our house rules, she has a state of fatigue right now, affecting her actions for being at 1 hit point. And it is her turn. Well, no, that she does that. Her action is to come awake, and so next round she can act again.
She can run.
I was going to say, can I use a bonus action?
Yeah, you can use a bonus action.
Cool.
Unless fatigue prevents you from using bonus actions.
Are you saying 1 level of exhaustion?
Yeah, 1 level of exhaustion, yes.
No.
Okay.
It's I'll send you the fucking exhaustion sheet.
It's okay. I'm not going to look at it right now. I just needed to make sure. Or you can use a bonus action.
Yeah,
Healing word is a bonus action. Yay!
I'm going to say this hurts. I'll witness, and that's my healing word, and I'm going to get myself some hit points just in case.
Okay. Is it enough
And
to
I'm
get
gonna
you?
cast it at second level.
Is those hit points you gain? Is that enough to put you over half of your total hit points?
Well, me at 1d4 plus my mod, which is.
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't.
God, what am I doing with my life?
So 2d4 plus
There we
7.
go.
I'm gonna do it at second level.
Okay. So it might then. It could actually put you over half, right?
If you did 2.
I was gonna do second level.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
2d4 plus 7. That might put her up.
2d4. It's going to be 2d4. Yeah,
Plus
plus 7.
Yeah. What's your max hit points?
36. 36. For the love ball, it's fully.
4.
Yeah. So 11 total. Is your hit point max 22 or greater?
No.
And if you're still below half hit points, you're still acting with a state of exhaustion. Is all I'm getting.
Well, that's not even my concern. My concern is getting hit again.
Yeah.
So 11. Nothing. Right.
That goes for anybody else. Remember, guys, if you get down below half hit points.
I
And
know.
that goes for me too.
That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons I got out of there, DM.
Yeah.
Whenever you put me below half the hit points, I was like, "Fuck this! Fuck this! Fuck this!" I'm getting out.
Okay, I can't very well disengage because of my action having been, or my bonus action being used. Icky.
She can crawl.
DM.
Well, no, she can't crawl. She lost her movement because she was out most of the round.
Okay. DM.
Yeah.
Only ability checks do you have disadvantage on 1 level of exhaustion. On 2 levels of exhaustion, you have speed halved.
Yeah.
On 3 levels of exhaustion, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
On 4th, hit point maximum is halved.
Okay.
And on 5, speed is reduced to 0.
That's
6
cool.
is death.
It's Leo's turn.
Okay, I will get this guy to the south of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do my rapier attack.
19 will hit him.
24 points of damage.
You can check for. You can, of course, do an advantage just to make sure you don't crit.
Oh, yeah, I keep on forgetting about the darkness. Yep. Nope.
Okay, so 24 points of damage. Dang.
Yes.
Okay, he is wounded. He has a level of exhaustion. He's shaken by this.
And going to also. I think I heard some people like flop to the ground. I'm just going to try to. I'll use my bonus action to disengage and circle around to see if I'm able to get out of the darkness. I don't think so.
Yeah, and can you use? Can you disengage with a bonus action?
My rogue had ability to do
Gotcha,
that.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that'll. You're still in the darkness, so I don't think you'll be able to see anything.
Yep.
You don't see anyone around that area.
Hey, Leopold. They
Yep.
can't see in the darkness. Therefore, you don't have to use bonus action disengage. So you still have it.
Oh. Right. Yeah, that's fine.
You have a
Yeah,
bonus action, bro.
that's fine. I don't really have anything to use it with, so I don't want to. I want to keep this guy flanked here. So,
Okay.
all right, let's. I'll pass it off to the next person.
Balthazar.
All right. So the guy that's right in front of me.
Yep.
I'm going to mind sliver him
Mm-hmm.
for an intelligence saving throw.
He's just irritated. Not
That's a fail.
Nice. And then it's going to be
Okay.
and then and that was quickened. And then I'm going to use my actual action to cast Dissonant Whispers. And so that's a wisdom saving throw with minus a d4.
Doesn't matter. Failed it. Big time.
All right. There's that was d8s.
Plus 10.
10 damage, and he has to use his reaction to use all his movement to get away from me.
All right. Like he does it right now as a reaction. All that he's got to get away from you. Which means that he will try to stumble over Aura, having to make a Dex 4 save to keep from getting tripped up. Which he does. I got great Dex, so that actually was like a 8. And he will do the same thing to get past his companion. Both of them will actually make Dex saves. This is the one you affected. This is the one who's just standing there crippled. And they both passed. And let's see, all of its movement, which is 30 feet, which would have it fleeing into the corner of the darkness here. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got this time.
All right. So the satyr turns a vicious series of psychic attacks that ends up sending one of the doppelgangers screaming down the stairs. Beautiful. And it comes around to their turn. The one closest to Aura, seeing she's not done yet, will just try to pick her up and body slam her. And that will hit. And seeing that worked well, it'll bring itself down. It is making disadvantage attacks in sort of a knees first attack on her body on the ground. That one will miss though. The attack that it did hit with does 6 points of damage to Aura. This one down here will fly back up the steps to try to get back into the fight against Aura, and it will have its buddy in the way, and so won't be able to get to her. The one that's engaged with Leo will try to, first of all, use his strength to force Leo out of the darkness. So Leo, if you want to do a strength roll off with this guy.
Okay. Oh.
Ugh.
It pushes you towards the edge of the darkness, but not completely out of it. And while doing that, it is making its regular slam attacks.
Hold on. Hey, DM. DM.
Yeah,
Lack of opportunity.
you're absolutely right.
And with attack of opportunities with me, it reduces his speed to 0.
Gotcha.
Nat 20.
Nice.
13.
13
And
damage.
his speed's reduced to 0, so he's still up next to me.
Oh, furthermore, he's been defeated. However, before he went down, he did manage to deliver 5 and 11 for a total of no 5 and 5 because it didn't crit. Yeah, total of 10 damage to Leo before it went down.
All right.
And I'm gonna just
Leo,
get rid of this one because it's been actually defeated through physical combat. There's no non-lethal damage there.
You're making me call it every time. I set this whole encounter. I'm gonna try to do non-lethal damage to him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, my bad. We'll just, he's down.
If you want
One
me
way
to
or the
call it
other.
every time, if you want me to call it every time, I'll call it every time. You just let me know.
All right. It helps to know because, I mean, I assume that you can get carried away in the passion of battle and maybe forget that you're not trying to kill these things.
Okay.
But
Okay.
nevertheless, that one is down. There's 2 down in the room. There's actually 3 down. The one that was defeated in the last chamber was knocked into this chamber and was defeated. So somewhere around here, there's a 3rd body laying around. But there's darkness and chaos, so who knows where it's at. Icky, you're getting while you giggle in glee at your bonus attacks you're getting here. There's still one attacking you, and it is going to slam attack you. And this is going to be to knock that table out from underneath you. Oh, it fumbles. It fumbles. Hey, I have a question here, and maybe this is just a DM's preference. Do you feel like when a creature gets a multi-attack, that they all happen at once?
No, because like if you think about it, the bear has 2 paw attacks and 1 bite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Can't
the
do
brown
both at the
bear.
same. Yeah.
If you've ever seen a brown bear in the wild, if you would have seen them actually trying to fight, they sit up on their back legs
Yeah.
and they'll swipe at you, kind of like somebody trying to do.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I'll do it that way. So his first attack is a fumble, and with that fumble, he actually falls back out of the room. Since the door was
Oh, wow.
open, he fumbles back through the portal and disappears. And that is going to do it for these guys. Icky, it's your turn.
I'm gonna leave the door open in hopes, and I'm gonna yell, "Leo, one guy went out the portal." I'm gonna take after the other 2. So I'm going to hold on. Let's see here. I'm going to run over here. That's 25 feet of movement.
Yep.
Do you want me to be closer, like here?
No,
Where?
not unless you just want to jump up onto the sofa to do your attack. No.
One leg, Karate Kid style, on top of the sofa. No, I'm joking. I'm just gonna spear attack the fucker.
Okay.
My the puppy decided to lick my feet. Freaked me out real quick. And check. It was a 17 hit.
Yes.
I'm doing this non-lethally, by the way.
Okay.
6 piercing.
All right. It goes down.
Okay. I'm going to use the rest of my movement because I have 40 and I only use 25. If you want me to do, I'm trying to get here,
Yeah,
but
it's
the thing
you
won't
can
let
be
me.
there. That's fine.
Will that be fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go up on that little pedestal though, where it stops doing the stairs and takes a 90-degree turn.
Yeah, the landing. Yeah.
And yeah, um, and I'm gonna do an unarmed nat 20.
Nice.
8 points of bludgeoning.
All right. Whack. That one gets hacked right into the small of its back. And is that for Icky?
Yeah, that's all I do.
Okay. Aura. Suddenly it's dark again.
It's dark again, and I'm still hurt like hell. So I'm gonna use my last second level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Good job.
Because I don't feel good. I feel bad. I feel bad. So yeah, so 14 extra points of life.
Nice.
Or at least I don't feel as crappy. Now I'm at 20, which is half of my hit point max.
Okay. Good. You're.
Oh, you're past your hit point
Yeah.
max?
Yeah.
Past my hit point half. Like it's more than half of my hit point.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Back
That's
to
what I'm trying to say.
back to where you can really move and act without being
Yeah.
so staggeringly wounded as before. Good deal.
So,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm still aching quite a bit, and it's not been my best day ever. So I'm going to. Can I see Balthazar?
No, you can't. You're in the darkness.
Can't.
And you're still and you've been in a prone position this whole time too.
Can I assume that he's
Never gonna.
still where I last saw him? Is that a fair assumption?
Yes. It's way better.
And since
Yeah.
I'm not engaged in battle with him,
Yes.
can I run over to Balthazar and kind of use him as cover and just kind of fire over his shoulder like I was with Leo? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can. You want to. Let's see. You've already used an action to cure wounds, but you could kind of scramble on your hands and knees over towards Balthazar, since you're in a prone position. You want to do that?
Yes, I just pretty much don't want to get beat to a pulp like I just was.
So you scramble along that ledge in the direction of Balthazar, and you get just outside of the darkness, enough that you can see Balthazar and see where you're at, sort of. And that's just using your movement in a prone position, so you still have a bonus action, if you have a bonus action you can use.
None that are offensive.
Okay.
So I'm still, since I haven't broken concentration, actually. Wait, no, I did break concentration because I died. Okay, so I don't know if he took that into account.
Yes, he did. We got it.
So, cool. Appreciate that. So because that's the situation, I'm going to just not die, I think is pretty much what I'm trying to do right now.
That's a great bonus action, to not die. I love that.
I agree.
Everybody should use that one. Leo, it's your turn.
Everybody should use that one.
Leo will kind of sarcastically, tongue-in-cheek say, after Icky tells him that the guy fled, he'll say, all right, Icky, you go blind the rest of our party. I'll go through the portal. And I'll jump through the...
Okay.
That's new.
Yep. And okay, Leo, I'm gonna move you over there. So you dash into that corridor there. And that is what you see. You still have an action left.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue... where did I... which one did I come through?
You came through the one in the foreground.
All right. I will go through the other one.
Okay. And that would still be considered part of your movement, but it will end your movement upon coming through the portal into the next chamber, which is roll a 1d100 for me.
67.
Didn't the doppelganger use a key?
All right.
That key would have brought him into this room.
Yeah,
What?
key is
Yeah.
still on
Hey,
the door.
by the way, he hasn't.
Door was never closed.
He fumbled on their last turn, right?
Yes. It got thrown into it, so he never could get the key.
Yes, right. Oh, yeah. He fumbled on
Or
his
close the
last
door.
turn. Yes, that's exactly what happened. So, yeah. So, Leo, that's where you are. That's where you'll end your turn. You can use a action while you're in there, but you've used up all your movement.
Feeling better?
So, is he there?
He is not there.
All right, I will use my bonus action to dash back the way I came.
Okay. Oh, you can still do a dash as a bonus action, so that would put you. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense. It like adds on some movement. All right. So
Doubles
all
it.
the way back to the room where everyone else is, or just back to that
Yeah.
last one?
Yeah, all the way back. I don't want to get separated from the party.
All right. I'll put them back in there.
And I'll say, the last one got away. I don't know how. It must be faster than me, but I didn't want to get too far ahead, guys. There's another door up there that's closed.
Balthazar.
Look. Yep.
I'm gonna say we can't let him get away. We gotta go, and I'm gonna hop down on this barrel and use my speed to get through the door.
Okay. Give me a DC-7 dex,
yeah.
just to be safe and make sure something funny doesn't happen.
Hey. I love it.
You got to put some daring into the daring moves, right? Beautiful.
Hey,
All right.
DM.
That'll bring you down here.
Can I use my 6 seconds of fame?
Actually, Balthazar, were we done with your turn? Because that's just movement.
I was gonna go out the door and try and get through that second door before it got away. I was saying we couldn't let it get away.
Okay, gotcha. I'll move you to where Leo went. Okay, Balthazar, you dash into that chamber in through the foreground portal there.
I'm just gonna go on through the next one.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Give me a D100 roll.
Bye-bye, Balthazar.
Fuck.
You will end your
I'd laugh if
movement
y'all...
in this chamber. Do you want to cast a spell or anything while you're in there before your turn?
Is that who's in the room?
Oh wait, no, you're hasted.
Now I'm terrified.
You're hasted, so you actually have more. You have additional. Oh.
Like I have double movement. I have I should be able to get back if I need to.
Yeah. No, there's no one in that room. It's empty.
You could dash, too.
He's
You
just
haven't used
hasted.
an action yet. Oh, I was saying, like, you can dash, too, because you haven't used an action either.
Yeah.
Well, can I like investigate? I don't understand why I don't see anybody. Like he opened the door, we followed him. I haven't been through any closing doors. He's got to be in here.
Yeah. So you want to just perception around, looking closely around the room.
Oh yeah, no, I wanna look for him. I wanna look around. Can I investigate?
Yeah, absolutely. You have enough movement. I think you could run like dash, look under a bed real quick, dash, look under a bed real quick. Considering how hasted you are, and if you used an action, so I feel like you can just about investigate the whole room. You will end your turn in that chamber, though, and you won't have found him.
Oh.
I couldn't have saved enough energy, because I think I can use both my actions, and one of them to dash, one of them to investigate, and make sure I have enough time to get out the door if I can't find him.
Yeah, heck, I'll give it to you. You want to run back to the party real fast?
Yep.
or go a different way?
It was just a straight shot. There was nowhere else to go.
Yep. So back to the party then?
So I'll just pop back out and say dead end, and he's not there.
Just for a point of clarity, there was a door and a portal in the room before the room that you wound up in.
Oh, there's a door in there? I didn't see
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah, it's the same room. We were in it last week, where it was like 2 portals and a door at a bend.
The remaining live doppelganger in the room with the party will try to get past Aura. She's kind of moved back a
Hold
little
on.
bit.
DM.
Yep, that's right.
DM.
Yep. Oh, no, actually, I can disengage. But you can still...
Sentinel.
Sentinel, yes. Okay. So definitely get a...
20.
That'll hit him.
5 bludgeoning and a speed reduced to 0. I love Sentinel. Sentinel's my favorite thing in the whole world.
So Leo's got him by an ankle like, no you don't.
So he's back next to me, DM.
What's that?
You gotta move him back. He's back next to me, DM.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean Icky, not Leo. Icky's got him by an ankle. He's not going anywhere. And then it's your
I
turn.
took that one leg. It's my turn?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, you know
That's why I
what? No,
love
it's
Sentinel.
not your turn. If he's gonna be forced to go nowhere, he can use his attack against you. So
Yes.
Let me make.
Yes, you could technically do that.
Slams.
Oh, yes.
Slam and a fumble.
Critical. Fumble. But that
Yeah.
18 hits. You roll that one first.
Yep. So 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
And
And
he
then-
finally pulls free from your grasp around his ankle, and in doing so, he just kind of falls back up the stairs into a prone position.
Hold on. Before you have it, my turn. Let me fucking take those. It was 9.
Yes, 9.
45 minus 9. Yeah. 36. Okay. Okay. And so he's still there next to me? Right here?
Yes, and prone.
Okay. Ooh. You don't do double advantage, do you?
No.
Mm-hmm. 20 hit.
Yes, it will.
And I'm going to go ahead and do 14 hit.
Yes, it will.
Okay. Go ahead. 11. And so that's 18 points of non-lethal damage.
All right. He is defeated.
Sorry, guys. I hate to do like a one-man party type shit. I apologize. That's not what the point of darkness is. I can't wait till y'all get another level so that y'all can get this.
Okay, so this fight is over with. There are no combatants left in this room, so we're dropping out of turn order. And
I'm gonna drop darkness.
okay.
What the hell?
And there's just a pile of fucking bodies.
Yep.
I'm gonna
not
drop to my knees because I'm freaking exhausted from this exchange.
Yeah, there's just crumpled up, gray-skinned, faceless doppelgangers' bodies like scattered everywhere. There's 5 of them total. I think one of them is actually
I'm gonna-
dead.
Start tying them
Yes,
up.
one of them's dead. Here. Leopold. God damn it. We're.
3 out of 5 ain't bad.
I'm gonna throw y'all silk rope. Yeah, silk rope, 50 feet. Yes, silk rope, 50 feet. And I'm gonna ask y'all to tie them up while I tend to her wounds. I know I don't hit the healer's feet, but basically, DM, I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna take my healer's kit out, and I'm just gonna wrap up what I can. You
But I
know?
still have 20. I have 20 health. I have health. I'm just emotionally exhausted from this exchange.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna take care of my party.
You know I can heal myself, right?
I know.
I'm gonna cut the
No,
ear.
no, no. That's Aura telling you that.
Apple.
I'm
So
gonna be
did,
like, this is me trying to do what I can.
did you say you're cutting an ear off of one of the doppelgangers?
The dead doppelganger, so we have proof. I think they said that there was a certain number of them to start with, and we can keep track of how many.
Balthazar,
Just
we
take the
have
body
a
with us.
key. We have a key to the area where we're supposed to go with these bodies. And we have a door. Let's just take the dead doppelganger with us.
I'm gonna pull the key out of the door and hold it up. Say, got a new key here too.
I suggest we give it to the king and have him investigate, or have him decide if he wants us to investigate. We gotta stay in his favor and make sure that it's his idea to do any of this.
Yeah, I mean he's
yeah.
us to do most investigating. We could tell him, but I'm sure he'll let us keep it.
Yes.
Key to room 351. Whoever wants it.
Damn,
Wait,
could we
don't I
consider this
have
a
a key to 351? What the
I
hell?
have 301.
That might be what we're doing. That might be why I'm confused. I have
DM?
key
Could
to
we consider this
201.
a short rest?
Let's take care of them first, Caitlin, and then we'll take them to the room because we have a key to where the dining facility is, to where everybody's being held, and we'll
We should go and take a short rest there because we have the key. So
yes,
if he brings back reinforcements, we're gonna be in trouble.
yes. So we're gonna, if you don't mind me speaking for the party, guys, let's round up all the bodies, like all the knocked out people, tie them up, and grab the dead doppelganger, and let's head on in.
Yeah.
Before they even wake up. That way they're in their original form.
Yeah, they're kind of rolling around groaning right now.
Shit, DM, don't make me go through and start knocking them out non-lethally again, okay? I'll do it.
But you guys have a key back to the dining hall, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I have key 301.
All right. So you gather up all these bodies. There's 4 of them, and there's 4 of you, and then there's a dead one who Leo had taken. They don't really have ears. They just kind of have like these little slightly
No.
shielded
He's
holes.
We're taking the whole body, DM.
Oh, the whole body. Okay. Gosh, that's a lot to drag with 4 people.
4 people, 4 bodies.
That's why I wanted a bunch of
4
dead
people,
people.
4 bodies.
Yeah, that 5th body is going to become a problem, unless you just want to like drag them
Just
out.
like-
Someone ran away.
We just tie them all together and just drag them out?
I
Like
guess,
a, like,
I guess each one of you could take
No.
one, and then come back for the last one.
Hey, DM,
Yeah.
I got a plan. We're going to put the dead body right here,
Mm-hmm.
and literally we're going to throw them in there, and then we'll grab the dead body last
Okay.
before we even cross through. You get what I mean?
Yeah. And all to come
At least
back.
that's my
to
plan.
this chamber.
Anybody else got a better one?
That's a good plan.
So you
Okay.
come back into the dining hall to rejoin your pile of knocked out doppelgangers, dragging the last dead one with you. And the chamber is about what it appears to be here. The maid is here. The 2 ladies are here. Gronia, you just saw one of the doppelgangers mimicking her earlier. These 2 guards standing in place. What you don't see is there's a couple of guards, one here by the door that you come in through, and then one guarding this door. By the time you guys get back with that 5th body, they've already realized, well, what's going on here? Have come up to investigate. Whoa,
Unless anybody wants to chime in.
what's all this then?
I want to see a man about a dead body. I'm not happy.
No, I'd be like, take these. They're all doppelgangers. Here's a dead one that was with them to prove it. They're all knocked out, and they're still in doppelganger form, right, DM?
They are. They are all in doppelganger form. So there's.
I'll tell them, manacle them up and take them to the king. They're all knocked out.
Awesome. I'm gonna do something real
Unless
quick.
anybody else wants to chime in. Balthazar, Leo, good idea.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
We gotta get him to the king, and then
Yes.
we can
I
take a break
suggest
here.
I suggest we follow the guards to the king. I don't know if these guards have been checked out.
Don't
Yeah.
forget, I still need to meet with the king.
And there's a perfect reason for her to meet the king.
I'm gonna gesture over to the dancer lady and be like, "But all it takes is leaving the room once, and you don't know who came back."
Oh fuck.
True.
Oh
That's why we gotta stick together.
yes.
I am casting prestidigitation to revert to court dress. So hair all nice. Armor now looks like a dress.
So they lead. The two guards are like, "Well, immediate. Come with us immediately. Bring these bodies," and they drag you all through back to this chamber here. You will enter into this chamber from this doorway right here. And so the king, they're attempting to have some semblance of their old lives back. And so they've assembled the king's court here in the throne room. As you can see, it's very well guarded in this chamber. There's many guards posted here. Now, what's missing from this picture is our friends. Let's see, what's the old graybeard and Caboose the Sash and their armed companion.
One started with an H.
What's that?
One started with an H.
Yeah, I'd have to. Let's see. Actually, I have it right here. Anyway, they're not in the throne room, and you don't see them anywhere among the court gathered there. There's probably quite a few more people than that picture shows in the throne room because most of the servant staff and just about everyone that was in the dining hall before is now gathered in this room. The king greets you guys back as heroes, of course. Ah, my new champions have brought me heads to put on stakes, I see. Good.
We brought you mostly live heads. One I accidentally killed. He was a handful, and the other one got away. I apologize, my king.
Yeah, it is fine. He says, you didn't see Asbion, Mordecai, or Jaboosh while you were in the corridors, did you?
Unfortunately, no. We saw a laboratory with a lot of water all over it, and a bunch of potions. That's something that sticks in my mind hardcore.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, you speak of Mojik's laboratory.
I suggest confiscating that just in case he comes back. Give you a heads up.
Okay, so...
As my body's withered, because DM, just give you a heads up, with all my hit dice that I rolled, you still managed to almost get me at half.
Nice. Yeah, that was a good little fight. Those doppelgangers are pretty decent when you put them in a group like that. They can actually put up a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what's the body count now? The king wonders out loud. Han, his champion, beside him starts counting up bodies, because you guys have killed a couple before these, right?
We were at 9, right, guys?
Hang on, let me go to my list.
We took the tavern guy. the keymaster, and someone else. I forget who the someone else is.
Yeah. The Keymaster is dead now. The king will let you
Yeah.
know. They tortured him for all the information they could get out of him before killing him.
I tasted the blood. I know.
And you also, the bartender, you captured and killed him? I forget what happened to him.
We captured him.
We
He's in the
captured
care
Notice.
of Velocity.
Yeah, and we
He's under
captured
the care of
bees.
Velocity.
Okay.
We captured bees and we captured Hersing. And we killed the one that was Leo.
Yes. Oh, so we're at 8
You're at 8. Okay.
out of 12.
8 out of a supposed dozen.
Yes.
Okay. The king suspects that it's probably a baker's dozen. They probably have one more out there somewhere, but because he doesn't know, he doesn't know your magic. He doesn't know the magic that Paladin used.
We were told within the zone of truth by bees.
Yeah.
So we know that was truth
Yeah.
because he could not lie.
Yeah, the king is going to go ahead and assume that there is one more that bees didn't even know about because it's better to be safe than sorry.
I'll
But
give you that.
with 8 of them dead now out of a supposed of 12 or 13, that definitely means over half of their numbers have been slain. And that gives him a good bit of confidence that they can probably begin to resume some type of normal life here and just being wary. He says a remaining 4 or 5 won't be nearly as effective as having multiple positions infiltrated. So, yeah, good job, all of you. He says you are all. I am in your debt for your services. He says, do you have any requests for me?
The only thing I wish is for you to hear out our new comrade. She came from the Feywilds.
Ah, yes. This lovely thing, he says. And what is your name, ma'am?
Your Majesty, Ambassador Aura of the Feywild. I represent King Oberon and Queen Titania of the Feywilds. They have sent me as a token of goodwill. And she presents a little silver box, and on that little silver box that somehow you don't know where she's been keeping it, but you know she's been keeping it in a very odd place. She presents it. It's got beautiful filigree all over it, and a handwritten letter from Queen Titania. And I would assume that based on the previous exchanges between her and the king here, he would know that she can be a jokester, as most Fae are, and on it says, "Love the Fae."
King and Queen Titania. He looks around sadly. He does have someone there in the crowd. He calls upon one of his clerks. He says, you, of the accounting offices, surely you've recorded these tithings from these underlings, vassals before, have you not? And the middle-aged clerk kind of shakes his head and says, no, my lord, I've never heard of a queen of the Feywild. She's not recorded in our books. The king looks back to you sort of suspiciously.
The Fae have had an old wariness of pretty much everyone, Your Majesty, and hence why I'm here. They're willing to give a hand of friendship.
Well, I suppose we can find some place for this, yes. And without touching the box, he kind of motions for a couple of servants to come and they take the box out of your hands.
I give
He
it to
says-
him willingly, no questions asked. Not over willingly, just formal willingly.
He doesn't even bother to open the box or look inside of it. He just
That's
has
fine.
the servants sort of take it away, take it off to the wings of this, the sides of this chamber here. And he says, "Well then, that wish has been granted. Shall you continue to work in the service of my lordship, or do you have other plans for yourselves now?"
Well, I'm going to curtsy as deeply as is expected of royal ambassadors, and I'm gonna let Icky do the talking or Icky and team do the talking from here on out, because I know nothing of everything that's been going on.
He motions for another servant while he kind of half pays attention to whatever Icky's about to say.
King, I cannot speak for my fellow companions here, of course. We are a mosh podge, or circus, as y'all have deemed us to be called.
Yes, the guards have told me of their
people.
clever nickname for you. Wait, who was it? It was Han that gave him that name, wasn't it? Gave you guys that
Yes.
name. He
But-
chuckles.
There is something I do wish from you, since we're on the talk of our people and a part of our people. I pull back my cowl. I don't know if he ever got a good look at my face.
They know you well enough to know that you're serpentine-like features. Yeah.
So I don't know if you know of my people. We are an evil monstrosity upon this world that worship demons, even though I do not.
Everyone's looking around in the court, kind of shocked. Like, did he just say that?
I'm gonna
I'll
take
admit
like
it.
3 steps away from him.
I'll admit it. In fact, I used to feel the same way before I found the monastery. And now I wish only to better my people in a good way. And I would like your support in future endeavors if I finally am able to take my civilization and move them towards a more neutrality and govern them better than what they have been.
And our court can help you how?
I don't know, but you are a king, and I need a king's support.
Well,
You've-
the king.
You've seen my good
he's-
deeds.
I will, if you wish to remain in my service, and fetch Mashik for me and bring him to me, I will allow you to remain in the upper halls. If you wish to go back to your own devices, I will have the guards see you back to the lower halls. And he says,
What I wish for is for me to be put in a governing position over my people, which are not in your halls, unfortunately. And I would like your support any way that you possibly can.
"Of course, I am always seeking
And-
to add new ranks to my vassals. You would have
And-
my blessing if you return to your lands to subdue your people, as well as my support. Militarily, I only have the guards of my own halls. But if I knew of what world you come from, perhaps I have friends there that can help you."
I come from the Forgotten Realms.
Many have been forgotten. You'll have to be a little bit more specific.
Yeah, DM, if you want me to, I'll send you a link. But I'll show you exactly where Yawti are in play and their civilizations.
Yeah, that might be good to know.
Um,
He says, unfortunately, he says right now everything is sort of in a disarray. As you can see,
I don't.
my best positions have been infiltrated by these doppelgangers. So I'm currently without my best advisors. The most knowledgeable of my people have either been disposed of or taken captive.
I
He's,
only wish. Oh, sorry.
he says
Continue.
there is one sage of my youth who helped me rise to my position on the throne, and in my dealings with Mashik, I turned my back on him. His name is Duban, and he was deposed long ago from his position as advisor after Mashik revealed him to be to have a dangerous power over me. I let the wizard talk me into having him cast away, and I have learned from the doppelgangers that he still dwells within these halls, kept in a secret prison by Moshiq all these years. He is the best advisor I've ever had, and if he could be found, much order could be restored to this court. Keep this in mind.
Your Highness.
Yes.
Here's what I propose. When the time comes, I understand that you are low on advisors. I understand that you're in chaos. I am only going to ask this after the task has been done with Moshiq. And I wish that after the task, if I'm not able to go back immediately, that I be an advisor. And once I am able to leave, that we will remain in close ties amongst our kingdoms, our civilizations, and maybe you can support me.
Yes,
in the
you
future.
have displayed more than an apt ability, at least in your martial prowess while here. I have trust in your capabilities. Your loyalty would have to be tested, of course, before I could trust you completely. But I do not see how you, all of you, he says, motioning to the entire party, have not earned some great favor from me at this point. So it is just a matter of how you wish to proceed from here. But surely you have placed yourselves in a position of my gratitude towards you, and that cannot hurt you. You're standing in the court.
Thank you, Your Highness.
My comrades. Oh, by the way, I appreciate it, and I bow lowly, DM.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you and everything that you can and will help me with.
So Han speaks up
And
next to him. He says, "So what is it then? What shall the heroes do now, while I guard the king's side? Shall you go forth to find Moshiq, or this sage Duban?"
Falstar's going to step forward and say, Your Highness, the only reward we seek is your permission to go to the genie's realm and hunt Moshiq, because we know that he has gone there.
Oh, I think that's news to the throne, because you guys just discovered that, kind of confirmed that recently, right? On the last expedition?
Yes.
Okay.
With Imp.
Oh, so, and how did y'all assume that? How have you come to this conclusion that he is gone?
We came across this familiar and managed to get the information and return to his room, and his important things were gone.
A familiar that he made a pact with and double-crossed. Amongst with many people.
Yes, it seems he has lied his way through into many positions that he does not deserve. So, the old wizard has finally made it above and beyond to the palace of the genie lords, then. Well, I have spoken with an ambassador to the Jinn lords, and so they are well aware of Moshik's double crossing. So perhaps they are on the lookout for him as well. So, you wish to go beyond here to the upper realms, then, yes?
Yes, we just want to help keep hunting them down.
It says
If-
there is a gate.
If that is what you wish.
There is a gate within this
Like that.
castle that will take you there, but it is forbidden for any to go into it. So the best that I can do for you is to send you to my own liaison to the Jinn Lords themselves. Perhaps you can wrangle permission to go from him. Would this suit you?
If that is what you wish.
All
You
right.
That's the
feel-
path we must take.
My king, that is the best path for us to take right now.
Okay.
Then we will.
So do you wish to go now, or are you weary and in need of rest?
I believe that our ambassador here is taking quite a bit of damage on your behalf, my king.
I'm
And
fine, promise. I'm just fine.
I hate to admit it, but I have to. Can we have a day of rest?
Yes. Yeah, he will see to it that you are all well taken care of. He looks to Han. He says, "Han, where is a safe lodging we can put these heroes for a night?" Han says, "Well, the barracks has plenty of beds for them. We have keys to that chamber. We can make sure that they're taken care of there." And the king looks back to you and he says, "The barracks are not very luxurious, but perhaps that would work for now."
By the way, I nudge. I believe it was Balthazar that took out the key, right? Balthazar.
Yeah, I have the key to 351.
I nudge him, and I tell him, Balthazar, don't you have something to give him?
And I'm going to show him the key that we took off the doppelgangers. Tell him that one escaped us. We weren't able to catch them all. And I did want to cast Detect Good and Evil to double check and make sure there were no doppelgangers in the room with them.
Oh. You want to check the
Um,
throne room to make sure there's not anybody in here? A doppelganger
Yeah.
in here?
Yeah,
How do you
no more
propose-
than we brought in.
How do you propose to do that? Just to see if there's an extra person here all of a sudden?
To
Detect Good and Evil.
cast and see if there's another doppelganger hiding out here.
Okay. What kind of detection spell have you got for that? Oh, I see. Detect evil. Yeah. No. The king says, "I will not have any more sorcery cast about in my presence. I am done with the sorcerers and magicians. I will only trust those who work by the merit of their own hands." So, no, you can't cast any spells in here.
You know what? Do you mind if I chime in, DM?
Yeah, go ahead.
Isn't that what Mojik proposed originally to pull the wool over your eyes, my king?
Yes, and he was given permission to cast magic as he saw fit, and we have gotten into this position. So therefore, I wish to see no magic ever again. We are surrounded by magic in the halls of this place, and that should be enough for any.
But Your Highness,
I
this is
felt-
only how I
I-
detect where the doppelgangers are.
Yes, well, you have not earned that much trust yet. I'm sorry, my little
I
joke
tell-
friend. He says, and by the way, have you
upon
seen...
him with a sad face, and I tell him, "Aw, even whenever I do my disappearing acts, my king."
And no more from that gnome...
And I chuckle and I said, "I apologize, my king. I made a quip, a funny. I meant only to joke."
Yeah, he's not paying attention. He's looking off in his face. He says, and while I'm at it, I don't want that gnome tinkerer messing around with any more of his magical contraptions anymore either. And has anyone seen Fudwick in all this? And everyone kind of shrugs and says, no, we have not. He looks to the
Who's
party.
Fudwick?
He says, have you seen a little gnome about these halls?
Can't say that we have.
He can literally see the confusion on my face.
Okay. Yes.
Because we haven't seen a single gnome this entire time.
Okay, yeah. Very well then. He's off to his own devices, I suppose. All right, see these four to their chambers, and please give my blessings to your Queen Titania. Wasn't that her name? The king asked, looking to Aura.
Aura dips low into another curtsy. Of course, Your Majesty, and I'll also take the liberty of introducing my new. She looks around awkwardly. Friends to court etiquette as best I can.
Yes, they are quite the beasts, aren't they?
They are something, Your Majesty.
Han butts in, but ever so entertaining. Yes, perhaps you could.
Leo, are you
I
juggling
see.
yet?
Leo's been juggling this whole time. Perhaps we can have one more show from the entire circus before you leave, if that is what you are to do.
I'm gonna like whisper to Balthazar. What did we agree on for my thing?
You were gonna dance.
Balthazar. Wait, I can't dance.
Do kung fu moves.
I was gonna say flips and tricks, acrobatics, literally.
Okay.
And I'm gonna raise my hand and say, Your Highness, permission to do Sparkies for the act.
Well, why don't you take your rest for now? You can give us your show tomorrow after you've had a meal.
Yes, I apologize. The only thing I know how to do is make everything disappear. I haven't figured out my act yet.
Well, you can work on it then.
I will.
All right, so a couple of guards step forward and a couple of servants, and they will go. There's not any freaking doors in this room, is there? No. We'll have to go back into the dining hall so that they can use the door in the dining hall to take you to the barracks. And so the party will finally...
I just cringe at that.
the party will finally end up... Where do they end up at?
DM, are there any pancakes in the dining hall?
Heck yeah, there's some pancakes, leftovers sitting on there.
I ate some pancakes. Okay? Hold
All
on.
right.
Hold on. It's a Constitution save, right?
Yes, it is. Constitution save DC, I think 12.
Yeah, I failed. I want some more pancakes.
Oh, and not only do you want some more, but you have to gush about how good they are to everyone around you while you eat them.
Yes, I say it to Balthazar and Balthazar alone. And in fact, I'm gonna grab an extra pancake to shove in his mouth.
Oh, I will gladly eat some pancakes.
And I don't think you saw this because you're on the other side. I'm literally pushing the screen of my laptop, shoving them into his face.
I somehow I dangle my fingers over Aki's pancakes and out drop little berries, and I'm like, try this. Just humor me.
Hold on, I'll try this if you try this, and I shove pancakes in her mouth.
I don't think I've ever been assaulted by food before.
Yeah, get used to it. These pancakes are amazing.
I think this is where we'll probably stop for tonight.
Aw, I was
Back in-
enjoying myself.
Back into the barracks where you can rest up. And then next game session will hopefully be off to see if you can get into chapter 5.